Yo, yo. What up, world? Early morning grind, man. What the heck is y'all doing out there this morning? No, I just come on here to let you guys know, man, that just chill, man. um, the market is doing what it do. I told you it wouldn't break above 74, right? I don't know why. Um, like I be right about this stuff, but I'm telling you, 74 is the magic number, and it won't go up above that. If I'm not talking about like 74.3. I'm talking about Bitcoin when I'm speaking right now. I'm not talking about like 74.3 or something like that. I'm talking about breaking to that 75, 76 when I say above 74. And it's not doing that. You gotta stack that paper and just chill. This conflict that's going on with America and Iran is not the reason why this market is doing this. What it's doing is shaking out over leveraged people, man. It's shaking out all the newcomers, all the people that just started because they wanted to buy the hype. That's what you're watching right now play out. So y'all just chill. I know people been saying, Biz, when you gonna do a crypto stream? There's no reason to do anything right now. I keep saying the same thing. Sit on your hands, stack that paper, and let whatever happens, man. Just stack the paper right now. And trust me, when it's time, I will be saying something about it. I definitely will be. So I ain't gotta keep stressing yourself about it. Don't keep, worrying about that shit. When it's time, I will say something. Right now, this is what you're looking at is the bear market. A lot of people keep saying that we're in the bull market, but the bull market is over. It was over maybe January, the end of last year, February, when you saw Bitcoin losing steam and the crypto market losing steam. Now, what I will say is normally it should be a time for altcoins to start doing this thing, but leading indicator. But you know, is my mic good? Is my mic good? What up, CX? CX in the building. What's up, Miss Susan? I don't know if my mic good, man. We out here moving and grooving. I think I could do this more often, like have these talks early in the morning like this. As I head to where I'm going to, because I'm out and about right now. Um, I'm getting ready to. I've been planning this funeral. I don't know if my mic good or not. Oh, Pretty Brown said I'm good. See, look, let me show y'all what I'm doing this morning. See, the early bird gets boy, them headlights right. Them headlights lighting it up, ain't it? But the early bird gets the worm, man. So what I'm saying to everyone is, okay, people saw what happened last time, right? Listen, man, trust me on this. The bear market is already started. It's not over with. I told you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 45 to 55 bands on Bitcoin. That'll give me the nod that it's time to start, in my opinion, it's time to start buying. And you see that. When you see 55,000, man, dabble a little bit. When you start seeing 45,000, if we get, you might want to start. They say, oh, Bitcoin is crashing. And I'm like, guys, you looking at it the wrong way. Look at it from the bottom up. It's actually going up. This is cycles. It's the cycles in the game. So if you missed the opportunity last time, remember it bottomed out at around 15,000. I was talking about this then. I was saying, look, man, the whole world don't want to buy crypto. Everybody's at you're getting the cheapest deal you can get. We need some more drama in the media to push this market back down, to push the market down. But again, this drama is not causing this drop. This drop is already in it. You can see it in the chart. I was talking about Bitcoin crashing before this Iran war. This is an excuse. While the media is telling you why this is happening, this is just an excuse. So yeah, them headlights icy right now. Ooh. So y'all just chill out, man. Stack that paper, man. Stack the cash. It's time to go cash right now, cause cash is king in a falling market. In the bear market, cash is king. So that's what I've been doing. I just been building a pile of money, $100 a week, $150, whatever I feel like it. I think I got like at least $1,000 on the sideline right now, just sitting there, just waiting. And I'm gonna try to build that up even more. When I see certain things going on, you will hear me talking about, okay, I'm buying. I ain't gonna hear me saying that. So it's no reason to keep, like I said, going live, repeating the same thing every day. I think that's what people do to take money from people and just look for views and shit like that. Um, I'm heavy in Chainlink right now. I'm looking at Chainlink. I like Chainlink, XRP, Sui, and Ondo Finance. Ondo Finance, in my opinion, is at a steal right now. If you were to buy anything, you'd be buying those altcoins. If you just couldn't help yourself. Right? I think Ondo is at a steal right now. That shit at 25 cents, 26 cents. Ooh. I mean, when it first started, it was at like 20 cents. So that's an opportunity right there. If you were to buy anything in this market, it would be buying altcoins, not Bitcoin right now. It's just my opinions. What up, OG Talks, man? We out early in the morning. You know how we do it. Right, rolling like a big shot. So, that's my thought. Oh boy, this jackass. Look at this fucking clown. You see what he just did? Well, y'all probably can't see, but I am pissed what he just did here, bro. He just pulled it out in front of me. You gotta drive for other people on the road, man. So, um, that's why it's not like Biz don't invest in crypto or none of that no more. No, I'm telling y'all what I'm doing. And I don't believe I need to talk about it every day. You know, it's up to you to be responsible, right? You should hear my voice when I'm saying, "Yo, I'm stacking paper. I'm stacking my money. I'm saving money. I'm not going to the mall, splurging. I already did that. Right? I already got my little buy-in out the way. I'm right now. I'm on grind mode, which means I just want to stack cash. I just want to have. I want to be a lot of money sitting on the sideline. I done saved up maybe $1,000 so far this year by putting $100 a week, a little bit more than that, like 1,200, but I rounded to 1,000. So like by saving money, just a little bit at a time, because I'm hoping to get like 5 grand, 6 grand eventually sitting on the sideline. That way, when that opportunity comes, which I think is coming, I'm ready. I'm ready to rock and roll. When it's time for me to buy, I'm loading up my positions in a way to where a year from now, 2 years from now, that money gonna double and triple, and people gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck? How are you doing this?" It's simple, you know. It's the 5 P's, man. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So if you prepare for this shit, And you got a voice on here telling you, hey guys, this is what I'm doing. And you can see my success rate, right? That should be a cue right there. Like, yo, that's what I be doing. I listen to other people and I pay attention to what's going on. And I use my own brain at the same time. And it makes sense what I'm saying. So I don't think it's necessary for me to keep coming on here talking about the same thing every day. But, I could do these morning lives a little more often, like on my way where I'm going in the world. This this dude, man, it's a porta potty truck up there driving slow as hell. Well, what y'all doing in the chat, man? Y'all chilling. What up, Vic? See y'all here. What up, OG Nathan? Nathan in the building. Yeah, man. So, like I said, man, when I ain't over here talking about that drama, man, hey, OG Nate, you're gonna have to understand, man, when you ain't over here talking about that drama all the time, and the people don't understand, man. It's like they don't understand the English, the English language. They only understand drama. But this weekend I'll be taking a road trip, man. I'll be live streaming. I ain't gonna be live streaming, while I'm at certain places and shit, because I think it's disrespectful. Just me personally. But I will be live streaming, like driving up and all that stuff. I will be doing that. We probably be live anyway. This damn thing in the way up here, boy. But don't you worry. As soon as I get a opening, I'm gone. But that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Baglow, stop camming up in that car, boy. Because you're showing the ceiling, man. Nobody wants to see that dirty ass ceiling. This is what I want to see. This is what Biz want to see right here. You see my dashboard? You see any Christmas lights on my dashboard, sir? Look at that. You can see the mileage on my car and everything. Right? Keep talking about dumb shit to me, man. Look at that. That's what I want to see. I want to see that. Show me that. It's just simple to do. Put the camera on the dashboard while the car is running. You see the Christmas lights on my dashboard, sir? If I see a light up on this dashboard, you know where I'm going, Kev Low. Guess where I'm going? Right to the mechanic. Hey, man, what the hell is going on? Why this light on? And that light come off within a week. It don't be on there for no long time. All right, let's see. This dude got out the way finally. You're gonna see me accelerate in a second when I get past this clown. But this is what I want to see. Stop showing uh, the roof on the damn car, man. That shit dirty as hell anyway. And open that sunroof, boy. I mean that convertible. Drop the top on that hole. The boy talk. The crazy part about that situation, guys. This nigga was talking crazy to me. Oh, Biz got that old ass car, and then he go get and he over there bragging about a donation that somebody gave him. All right, it's time for me to put the pedal to the metal now. I like moving in the morning like this, man. So yeah, when I'm making my move, I'll be leaving probably around 4. See, I ain't worried about nobody pulling up on on me, man. I think you're gonna have a problem doing that. You have a major problem doing that. So yep, I will be live streaming. I probably leave out about 4 or 5 in the morning, maybe a little earlier, depending on how I feel, and make that trip. Go pay my respects to my partner, and hopefully it stop right there, because they say death come in threes, man. That's what they say. When it come in threes. What's up with you? What up, Philly Fighter in the building? I see you in here, Jonathan Thompson, man. Today is what? Today is chest day. Oh, you up early working out? Yo, the early bird gets the worm, man. Hey, all these motherfuckers like Coleslaw Anthony, man, you better pay attention, boy. This how you get to the paper, man. And you better stop following the wrong influences. You can learn a thing or two from the people you hate the most. You dig me? But yeah, man. Stop showing that damn roof on that car, man. Talk about my Benz better than yours, boy. Hey, you stupid, man. That shit make me laugh. That motherfucker say I got a V6 in my car. Like, if I thought this nigga did that shit on purpose, I'd throw something at him, but I ain't gonna do that though. Like, no, I'm vibing, man, right now. Close this damn sound. But we could do this more often, man. I'll be up early. I could just come on sometime and just chat a little bit, see what's going on. What up, Miss Francis? I see you up early. Y'all up early. Hey, pretty brown eyes. Lord have mercy. It's 3 o'clock in the morning on your side of the world. The heck is you doing? Pretty brown eyes out here. Yeah, man. We moving and grooving. I try to catch these lights, man. That's another thing I like about the morning time. It be so chill. Don't be too many people on the road. You can get where you're going. Oh man, you see the light. Bye bye. I'm gone. I'm trying to catch this next one too. If I don't catch this next light, I'm gonna make it right here. But if I catch it, I'm gonna just go straight. Let me see where we're going. I'm gonna stay in this lane right here because if that motherfucker turn yellow, I'm going to the right. It's still green, green, green. Stay green, motherfucker. Yes, sir. All right. But what y'all doing, man? Y'all up early. So again, man, just chill. Don't be tripping. Stack that cash. Just be patient. I'm telling y'all, man. I don't think it's gonna break above 74,000 no time soon. And I think it's going down. And it ain't got nothing to do with this war. This war is an excuse for it to go down, for people to rationalize why it's going down. But if you look at the chart told me it was going down a couple months ago. Um, I'm thinking by uh, I'm talking about soon. We're gonna probably get a steep decline, and you'll know when I come on this motherfucker talking about I'm buying. You'll understand. I ain't buying nothing right now. I'm chilling, stacking that paper. Y'all, I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah, man. So I think the takeover probably be going live in a little while. Whenever 86 wake up, because I know he probably he probably ready to cook somebody. Yo, man, all they do is talk about Biz and G Money. That shit crazy, man. Biz. 86, 86, 86. That shit crazy as hell, man. I'm like, bruh, what's wrong with y'all? They say we starving for content. Are you joking me? We don't gotta we don't gotta look far, man. Somebody right now probably live talking about me. That's how obsessed y'all dudes is, man. Y'all people. I can't say just dude because the women do the shit too. That's how obsessed y'all is. Biz. I don't like this truck. I'm out of here. I'm going to this side. Get this truck on my way. But yeah, we make a move. Look at him. He in there. Hey, you said I'm crying about your car, my nigga. You made it. Look at this. Do this. Do this, bro. There you go. Look, you see what he do? He come over here and say I'm crying about his car as he make live streams, telling me about his car, but he's showing the sun. He's showing the roof, talking about his car has got this much power. This nigga don't know what he talking about. So Beglo, do this. I bet you won't. I guarantee you money you won't, nigga. You want to bet? I guarantee you won't do this right here. Just show the dashboard. Show the dashboard. Let me give you a closer look in case you can't see, nigga. Wait, hold on. Nah. I want you to see the numbers on that bitch. Yeah, there you go. You say 39,000. 39,000 miles on this car, boy. My Benz better than yours. Guarantee you your shit over 120. 120,000. I bet you money that's where that shit sitting at. Talking about your Benz. Then you got a CLK, nigga. It's a big boy coupe right here, nigga. You got a girl car, nigga. This is probably a 320 too. Show the numbers on the back of that hole. Do this right here, nigga. See this? You see the full dashboard. Look at that. You see any Christmas lights on my shit? No. You gonna see what happened when that maintenance kick in, nigga. It smell good in this motherfucker, boy. It smell good in here, boy. I'm out here early morning. Early bird get the worm. I do this every day though. I just don't never go live. I think I'm gonna do this more often though. You know. Hey, OG talk. I know what I'm talking about. That boy, he putting that damn camera on that roof. And that roof dirty as hell. I should show you the roof in my motherfucking car, nigga. You want to talk shit? My shit mint condition, sir. Like mint. Nothing wrong with this motherfucker, nigga. 39,000 miles, nigga. The lowest in the country, my nigga. Smell good in this motherfucker too, boy. I hope I don't get hit right here. Bust that U-turn, bust that bone. They call it a bone. Bust a bone. Baglow, you talking about 430, nigga? I got 500, and it ain't no 430. Show the numbers on the back, nigga. Stop wrapping me up, nigga. Don't keep wrapping me up. Show it, nigga. How many miles on the dash of that car? It will be clean. Yo, Baglow, I wanna laugh at you for a second. Wasn't you the same one telling me how old my Benz was, and then you show that shit talking about you got a Benz, nigga? Now you so hyped up that you got a fucking you really hyped up that you got a fucking piece of shit, nigga. You got a piece of shit car, nigga. That's not a Benz. That's a baby mama car, nigga. Don't ever disrespect the greatness of the great, man. Fuck wrong with you, boy. Look inside this bitch, nigga. See inside this bitch, nigga. This a big boy, but this a big body. Look at this. Look, back low. Can you see it? I bet you won't show yours. Guarantee you that. I bet you won't show this dash right here. Nigga with the car running too. Make sure the car is running. I want to see this shit right here. You see my mileage on this shit, nigga? Talking about your Benz, nigga. You better get out of here, nigga. See how I look in here, boy, at nighttime, nigga? Mm-hmm. This nigga is a cap, yo. Look at this dummy. Look, no way. Look, you not see? Look at it. It's right there. You don't know what you talking about. This is why I be keep laughing at you, dumbass niggas. Baglow, this is a fucking well kept machine right here. This ain't that shit you driving around there, nigga. You see it. It's right there, nigga. 39,000, my nigga. Talking about no way it has 30. Nigga, it's there. I got the title, all the paperwork, nigga. All the paperwork, nigga. All the paperwork, nigga. All the paperwork, nigga. This nigga talking about daily driver. Nigga, I do what I want. All the paperwork, nigga. This boy is stupid, man. Bruh, that boy got like a 98 or some shit. That's what he got. He got like a 98. This nigga, he wanna just get over there, but first he gonna tell me that his car better than mine. Hey, Philly Fighter, all he need to do is look at the 430. Anybody that know anything about cars understands that a CL is a way more expensive car and a better car than a 430 um, CLK. CLK is an entry level Benz. Okay, shit ain't this, boy. Get the numbers on the back of this hoe, nigga. You see? You see that, nigga? You ain't fucking with me, boy. You'll never fuck with me, nigga. You'll try, but you can't. You'll try. You could try, and you could act like you doing something, but you're not, nigga. Bag load. I don't believe you. I know it ain't no '04, nigga. And it's not your car. It's a hand me down. You didn't pay for that car. I bought my shit. That's why I bought it, because I seen that shit. I said, God damn, that big. Hey, Baglow, look, Baglow. See that? Hmm. Terrible, man. You terrible right now, boy. You terrible right now, boy. See, okay. Like, dude, boy, you lost, my nigga. I wouldn't even have done that if I was you. Talking about Biz's car, and then you pull up in that, nigga. Stop it. Yep, mine's a '04. Shut up, nigga. Nigga, I could tell just by looking at the VIN number if that's what year it is. You know that? I'll tell you the year car. 10th digit signifies the year of it. The 10th digit on the VIN. So if you look at a VIN number, digit, VIN number, hello, boy. Show the VIN number. Nah, just show the dashboard to me. That's all I want to see. As you sit in that old ass shit that ain't been serviced in I don't know how long. That's what you like, nigga. And you know something else, little clown? Just Beglo, are you dumb? I just read that last comment you just put in here. I added AMG to my car. Nigga, it come out the factory like that, you stupid fuck. It got an AMG package on it. Nigga, I just want to slap this little boy. You not see the rims and everything on my car, you fucking idiot. The rims on my car say AMG, you clown. Everything on the car, bruh. You don't know nothing about Mercedes, man. You just got one handed to you. This like I had probably I want to say three Mercedes already. Three of them, nigga. I know all about Mercedes, nigga. You don't know nothing about it, and you just babbling. What you just said? What do you mean you got it? A CL 500? Duh. I said that, and it's the lowest one. It's the best one in the country, nigga. There's no other fucking CL 500 that could even compete with my shit. Every single car out there that's that age or that kind of body style is 100,000 miles or more. Every single one of them is more than 100,000 miles. They don't even make those cars no more. Baglow. This is why when you talking to me crazy, I'm just like, bruh, this little kid don't know what he talking about. You so opposite, right? You like you said, you try to. I'm a realist. I keep it real. You don't keep it real, nigga. Because if you kept it real, you would say, yo, this nigga got the cleanest one out here. Instead of that stupid shit you saying, because it's the truth, nigga. It's the baddest one in the country, nigga. It's no other car like my car. It's in prime mint condition. If you look at the fucking history of my car, which I already did, that's why I bought the motherfucker. Mercedes had that shit in the showroom. Okay, they used to tour that fucking car that I own. They used to tour that shit around for car shows. That's why the mileage is like that. When I bought it, Baglow, it was worse than that. It had 15,000 miles on it when I actually bought it. Bro, when I bought the car, it had 15,000 miles on it. I showed the title the other day. The title to the car. You know, when you get a title, when you buy a car and you get the title, that shit goes through the state, nigga. And they show the mileage on it when I bought the car. That's what's on your title. Do you have a title to that shit, or somebody just gave it to you and it's still in their name? The title showed the mileage on the car when you bought it, and I showed that already. It had 15,000 miles. 15,000, nigga. 15,000, nigga. You just over there trying to compete with me and you can't win. You would never win, nigga, because you're a clown. Because of who you are, nigga, you would never win because of the way you are, nigga. And fuck all that shit. What you should be listening to, nigga, is stack your paper, nigga. That's what you should be listening to. And you should be listening when I say I'm buying this crypto shit, nigga. That way you could afford some of the luxuries in life that I have, nigga. Like my own house and not a fucking apartment with 5 kids, nigga. You should be listening to that type of shit I'm talking about. Cause Biz be dropping game on this motherfucker, bro. But you so idiot, you so opposite that you don't want to take it. You think everything is a joke, nigga. You can't. This nigga said, I got you. Nigga, go pull up a CLK. This what you do, fuck boy. Go pull up a 2001 CLK and go pull up a 2001 CL 500, bitch. And you'll see the difference. Just with the price alone, you'll see the difference in the two cars, nigga. Your car, that car you got that was gifted to you that somebody else paid for, that you didn't pay for, nigga, that you a hand me down ass nigga at 35, what your whole life has been, is a hand me down your entire life, nigga. You wear other people's clothes, all that shit. If you go look at it, nigga, you'll see the difference. You know? And like I said, what you should be listening to instead of coming in here and talking about you got somebody, because you definitely don't got me. You looking dumb every time. Every time, nigga. Go show the dashboard in that motherfucker. Talk about you got me, nigga. I bet you won't show the dashboard in that hoe. I bet you any amount of money this nigga will not take that camera and put it on the dashboard, which is very easy to do. He gonna avoid that at all costs. You want to bet? Anybody in this chat want to bet? Shit, nigga. Listen to him. Listen to him, nigga. In that class, Beglow. Yo, I'm about to uppercut this nigga. Beglow in that class, a CLK 430. Okay, okay. You talking about a convertible? In that class of Mercedes is a CLK, nigga. I got a CL. My CL is worth more than all of that whole class. The CL is a S class, bro. It's built on an S class frame. It's just a two-door car. That's why the car's so fucking big. It's a big ass two-door coupe, nigga. That's what I drive, nigga. A S class, but two doors. That's what a CL is. And they actually changed the name in I think 2015 to S class coupe, nigga. And I'm about to get one of those too. I'm gonna piss you off when I get that. I want to the S class coupe. They don't make them no more. They stopped making those cars, bro. Don't even make those cars no more, you dummy. Right. Philly Fighter, exactly. AMG is the package on the car. It's the AMG package on the car, nigga, you dummy. Yo, Philly Fighter, this dude, if he get up there and keep talking about cars like that, somebody that know cars gonna know he's cat. He talking to the people that don't know nothing about cars. Because anybody that know cars, they're gonna be like, bruh, stop it, bruh. Just stop it. You know? Nigga, the headlights on that bitch is dirty as fuck. You see the fucking yellow tint on them fucking headlights, nigga? You see my headlights on my car, nigga? Crispy. Crispy clean, nigga. I encourage you, bro, to find any CL in the country. Anyone. Go look nationwide, nigga. I did it already. Mine's the baddest and the cleanest and the most pristine version of that car. It's actually worth a lot of money because of that. Because this is where it's at. Is when I bought the car, I was thinking about that before I bought it. Like, yo, nobody got this right here. This shit right here, icy. That's why I bought it, man. I bought that shit at Falls Church, bitch. Go Google where Falls Church at, and you'll see. Yeah, Biz got something right there. But your bitch ass, you can't even acknowledge that. What I can say to you, with a degree of high certainty, is that your life is handed to you. Difference between me and you is I got mines out the mud, nigga. This nigga said I can't sell. Yo, this dude crazy. Give me the G63. Ooh, that's a big one. I know what you talking about, Donna. Yo, Samad, you facts. This nigga got rid of the BMW talking about it's the bad investment. Cause he's stupid. He'll go buy one for $5,000 thinking he got a Beamer. No, sir. Nigga, you know how much I paid for my car? Like 17 bands. Cash though. I bought it cash. If I'd have financed it, it would have cost more. But I paid cash for my car. 17,000 cash. And I could probably right now, because inflation and all that, I could probably get 25,000 easy for that shit. Easy. But it's gonna take the right type of buyer, somebody that wants to own that car, somebody that can see the value in that car, you know. And when it was brand new, MSRP, go look at it, nigga, and then go look at your CLK and shut the fuck up. And talking about I got the Cabriolet, nigga. You shut up, nigga. We shut your dumb ass up. It's a convertible, yeah. Show the numbers on the back of that hoe and show the dashboard, and then shut the fuck up. That's all you need to do. Show the numbers on the back of that hole and show the dashboard. Stop showing the dirty ass seatbelt. Stop showing the dirty ass headliner in that motherfucker. My shit ain't like that, nigga. My shit pristine, boy. You hear me? The rims and everything, nigga. You got aftermarket rims on that car. And it ain't even yours. Somebody gave it to you. Listen to this nigga. I told him I bought it from a junkyard. Nigga, I'm about to. That's why I don't like you. That's the main reason why I don't like your ass. Cause you say stupid shit like that. Buy the car from a junkyard. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. But we about to get ready for the takeover, man. The takeover about to come on in a minute. I don't know where the fuck G Money at. He probably sleep. He'll get up here soon, shortly. But yeah, I'm gonna do these morning talks a little bit more often because I be up early making moves. Getting ready. I'm about to get ready for the takeover. So y'all tune in to the takeover coming on. This little clown, he probably gonna try to go live, but that shit ain't gonna work, nigga. We gonna squeeze your numbers. And again, show the dashboard, nigga, with the car running. Fuck, nigga. Turn the car on, let it run, and go in there and show the dashboard. Anybody in the chat want to bet you? I bet any money he won't do that shit. Guaranteed. He in here typing like a motherfucker, but he hear what I'm saying. Show the dashboard, bitch ass nigga. Show the fucking dashboard. Like, listen to him talking about a rebuilt title. Nigga, hey, Baglow, I got the actual receipt for the person that bought the car. I got the receipt in the car. Nigga, Baglow, you can't win that game. All right, I got the title. On the title itself, it'll tell you if it's a rebuilt title. The DMV ain't playing. My shit is mint condition, nigga. Don't be mad, nigga. Just understand, nigga, I'm not you. Nobody's gonna give me shit. I buy my own shit, nigga. I'm not looking for a handout like you. But like I said, man, hey, Baglow, you dumb nigga. It's the package on the car, you stupid motherfucker. The AMG is the CL55. Nigga, you know who you talking to? Like I said, I had three Benzes, nigga. The CL55 and the CL65 is the AMG motor in the car. My car has an AMG package on it. You stupid bitch. You sound dumb. It got an AMG package on the car. If it said CL55 on the back, that would be the motor in the car. Biz never said I had an AMG motor in my car. And then you said it's a V6 in there. I encourage you to look and find a CL with a V6 in it. It don't exist. This is the shit you say out your mouth. I got an AMG package. You know what that entails, nigga? The body kit, the frame, the rims. It's an AMG package on the car. Yes, it is, nigga. Nigga, it's a CL500. Yo, the AMG package. Yo, Beglo, you don't know nothing about cars, man. You just watch them, right? You don't know nothing what you talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. But like I said, man, I'm about to get ready for the takeover. I'll see y'all on the next live stream in about maybe an hour or so or less, whenever G Money wake up. Yo, Philly Fighter, you know cars. This nigga don't know what he talking about. He sounds stupid out here right now. Like real dumb. I tell this nigga over and over again. It's the package on the car, nigga. This nigga don't know shit. You think he know. That's what make him sound dumb. And Beglo, I said the same thing. And I'm telling you again, show the fucking dashboard. Don't get away from that, nigga. Don't try to flip the fucking, don't try to flip the shit on me, nigga. I show everything, nigga. I show my title. I showed the proof. I showed all that shit, nigga. I showed my title, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, and I'll go home today and show the title again, nigga. With your bitch ass on the panel, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. First you said there's no way in the world. Nigga, who wanna rebuild a CL, nigga? You know how much that shit'll be so expensive to do to rebuild? You sound dumb, nigga. Look at him type it. Biz, you have a CL55, not a CL500. Nigga, Beglo, listen, man. I got a CL 500 with an AMG package. I do not have a CL 55. A CL 55 has the AMG motor inside of it, Kevlo. Okay? The AMG motor is why that shit say 55 on the back. All right? All right, show the dashboard. Turn the car on, bitch, and show the dash. Don't let that motherfucker be off, nigga. Turn the car on, let the car run, and show the dashboard. We gonna see everything. We gonna see the mileage and all that shit on that car, nigga. And then stop fucking talking to me, nigga. Cause Biz telling you right now that bitch got over 100,000 miles on it. Guaranteed. You know that because you drive it and you see it, and that's why you won't show it. That's why you haven't showed it yet. Because you're sitting up there trying to compare fucking a CLK to a CL, and anybody with some sense will tell you that's dumb. You can't compare the two. There's no comparison, none whatsoever. A CL is an S class, nigga. It's just built on the same chassis as an S class Mercedes. It's just two doors. That's the only difference. It's the flagship, nigga. The CL is the flagship of Mercedes, bitch. If you don't know it, you better ask somebody. It's the S class coupe, nigga. The S class. That's what it is. Hey, Beglo, I want you to do me a favor, right? I want you to go look at Paid in Full. Go look at that movie Paid in Full, and you gonna see Jay-Z sitting in my car, nigga. Then I want you to go look at Hot Boys, Bobby Smurda video. The Hot Boys video, you're gonna see my car sitting right there in the video. You will not see none of them niggas in no videos with no CLK, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, that's a baby mama car. I'm telling you, nigga. Unless that bitch say CLK 55 on the back of that bitch or CLK 65, it ain't, nah, nigga. It don't even compete. It's not even the same ballpark. Like, not at all. And anybody that knows anything about Mercedes will tell you that. Beglo, you asking a dumbass question. It's called maintenance, nigga. Cause my brakes on my car cost $800. Not just for back brakes is 800. Just for the brakes in the back, nigga, 800. And my tires on my car 1,200 all the way around. It's called maintenance, you stupid motherfucker. I changed all the shit out. Ain't nothing was wrong with my car. I just brought it there for service, nigga. It's called preventative maintenance. You know that shit that you can't do. That soon as that shit come, your ass gonna be out back, nigga. That's called maintenance, motherfucker. I drive a Mercedes, nigga. I don't drive a Honda, motherfucker. Fuck you think this is, man? You dummy. My oil change on my car like $400. Just for the oil change, nigga. Then I got the filters, the regular service. That's why it costs that much. It's called Service B, bitch. And I got brakes, and I had a couple sensors replaced. That's why it costs that much, nigga. What the fuck? I drive a Mercedes, nigga. I don't drive a Honda. You sound stupid, man. Oh boy, this boy. Well, he got all this dumb shit that he got to say, and he ain't said nothing. So we'll see where he end up at with his bullshit. I'm trying to see where G Money at. I don't know if he even up yet, so we can start the takeover, man. Turn up. Let me text him and see where he at. Let me see where he at. Text him. Nigga said, no, stay on this live. Nigga, you sound stupid, nigga. You sound dumb as hell. Nigga. We about to go live on takeover in a little while. This is just a morning chat, man. It's what I do in the morning, you know, chilling. Right around, I'm getting it. This boy sitting here arguing with Biz about a fucking Mercedes. This shit's crazy. About a fucking a CL 320, nigga. That's what you probably got. I want to see the numbers on the back of that hole. And then you could pop the motor. You want to pop the hood, bitch? Pop the hood on your car, nigga. I'll pop the hood on my shit. You fucking dummy. You got a little Biz. I mean, shit. Like I said, it's a car for a girl would drive that car. But that's what you is, so I know you cool with that type of shit. You do shit that girls do. Like snap your head and shake your face and all that shit. And wear tight ass leggings and shit. That's what you do. You do what girls do, nigga. You have no problem doing what girls do, nigga. A CLK is nothing compared. Let me go. I'm matter of fact, I'm about to tell your bitch ass. Watch this. I'm gonna show this nigga. I'm about to pull up what he said. Which year whatever year you want. You said 2001. My shit ain't a 2001 though. But we could go. Let's go with 2001 or 2004. You say your car is 2004. Okay. So let's go. 2004 CLK. Um, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say 430, right? MSRP. MSRP. Right? It say where the price at? 53,000. All right. Starting at 53,000. Okay. All right. CLK price range from 45,000 to 53,000. Okay. 45,000 to 53,000. Remember that. Now watch this. Fuck nigga. 2004 CL 500 MSRP. 93,000. Hey, Beglo, did you hear me? 93,000. Your shit max out at 53,000. The car that I got max out 93,000. That which means, nigga, I could get two of those you got for the one. It's damn near 2 to 1, sir. Do your research, man, before you open your mouth. Talk about Biz can't fuck with my Benz. Shut your dumb ass up, nigga. And I'll put it on the screen, nigga. I should take screenshots and put it on the screen for you, boy. And I gave you the benefit of the doubt and said 430. If I'd have said 320, right? If I'd have said CLK 320, it probably would have been 45,000. So we gonna give you 53,000 at MSRP. Nigga, my car, 93,000 at MSRP. Now, that's a big fucking difference right there, sir. I'm talking about big ass major difference, right? Then, since you want to talk all that shit, now let's look at the mileage and the mileage and the condition of the car that you got, and then look at the mileage and condition of the car that I got, nigga. And that's just the CL 500 at 93,000. And you know the crazy part? I got the receipt for the person that owned the car before me, where they actually bought it from the dealer. It lines up because that's about how much they paid. I should show that too, but I think it has that other person's name on it, and I don't want to do all that. I could probably black their name out and show where they actually bought the car. It's in the car still, the receipt. Whoever had the car that I owned was had to be a rich some bitch, and that probably was just like a car that they never really drove. They just bought it. That shit was crazy. I seen that shit. They traded in a couple cars to buy that car that I got right now. I was like, damn. Cause yeah, bro, I got the receipt from the previous owner in my car somewhere. I keep all that information because you know when you buy a car like that, you keep maintenance history and all that shit. So, bruh, it don't matter about the convertible. It don't matter about the convertible, nigga. You go look it up. You talking about add convertible, nigga? It don't matter. It's yo, Kevlo, this boy, man, this boy. You ain't add convertible, dummy, nigga. It's a price range ranging from 45 to 53, sir. It max out at with the convertible, all the options, nigga. It max out at 53 when, in that year, and you know when it first came out. But the depreciation of it sunk. Now, what I want you to do is go look at a CLK on the market right now. Go on Car Gurus right now and type your car in, and then go type my car in. You'll see which one is worth more. Matter of fact, you won't even find anything close to mine because I already looked, bro. I already looked. I compared that shit, and you can't find nothing like mine. The one I got, you can't find it. I got the best version of the CL 500 in the entire what is this shit called? America. The entire well shit, probably the world, for real, for real. I haven't seen it. Nationwide. When you go search and say nationwide. I got the best version of my car in the entire nation, nigga. Nation of America, whatever. They don't show you cars overseas, but I could probably bet that it's the same. It's probably the best version in the world, of the CL of that actual car. I got the best version of it. I'm just being straight up. When I bought that car, it had 15,000 miles on it. I was like, damn. That's why I bought that shit. I was like, yo, why the fuck this car only got this many miles? I'm like, yo, nah, I'm not letting this shit go. I went to the dealer. I was like, yo, let me see that car. The nigga pulled that shit out. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I would walk around it, no dents, no nothing. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Dude was like, man, this shit just came from Mercedes. Mercedes, that's how they got the car. Falls Church. I bought it at Falls Church, Virginia. If anybody knows anything about Falls Church, you'll understand. It's Bentleys and all type of shit running around there. Rolls Royces, mansions. It's a pristine area. So I was like, God damn, this fucking car. It had no. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, yeah, man, this shit was in Mercedes. Had that shit. Like the actual Mercedes Benz dealership had that shit, and they would like tour it around to different cities and shit to show off the CL 500. Like the history of it and shit. So it was like kept up, nigga. Nobody drove it for real. It was just sitting there. That shit had 15,000 miles when I bought it, and I was like, wow. That's why I went and bought it, and I got it for a steal because of that C19 was out here, and everybody was, that's what you do, man. You use I mean, that's what the rich do. You use catastrophes to come up. Like anytime some crazy shit going on in the world and prices drop real low, that's when you're supposed to buy stuff because you get bargain floor discounts. Like even on property, real estate, everything. When it's good times, you really don't. It's not a buyer's market; it's a seller's market. When everything is good, that's what you call a seller's market. But when everything is going down and everything is fucked up, that's a buyer's market. Like right now, what's going on in the crypto market, it's turning into a buyer's market, but not yet. Don't buy nothing yet. If that boy would shut the fuck up and pay attention, that nigga, that nigga's so stupid, man. All the people he hang around don't won't none of them tell him nothing to benefit him. That nigga looking for a handout. What up, Easy did it? It said out arguing with cokeheads in early hours of the AM. What up, Dimple D? We in here, man. I'm about to text G Money and see where he at, man. When the takeover about to go live, man. Wake your ass up, G Money. I know you got some bunnies you want to smoke. Stupid motherfucker. Oh, my car. Biz ain't fucking with my car. Shut your dumb ass up. Sound dumb. Let me see where he at, man. Oh yeah, guys. YouTube sent that money out. So everybody, all your favorite content creators got that bag because YouTube sent that money out. I told y'all I was gonna snitch. Yo, the problem I got right now, because I'm a little upset with that, is that they definitely changed the rules for giveaways, man. I can't do what I want to do, like give y'all no cash and none of that. Because the giveaways, Armando came up here. I'm so glad he did, because we would have been turning up today on the takeover and fucking these niggas up because they selfish and they stingy. That ain't my swag. I done gave away so much on this platform. But yeah, man, YouTube paid everybody. Everybody got their bread. All your fucking favorite content creators got that bread right now. I told niggas I was gonna snitch, and I'm snitching, nigga. Yes, sir. But I want to do a giveaway so bad, man. But we can't because they're flaggers. Like we can't give away money. Armando was talking about gift cards. Like, because if you give cash away and somebody don't like it, they could try to say you scamming. They'll take your fucking channel. YouTube update the policy on giveaways and contests. So, but you know what I can do? What I talk to G Money about is just doing a live stream and deleting that shit. Like doing a fucking giveaway, but I'm sure somebody gonna record it or whatever. Doing a live stream and doing the giveaway and then delete that shit. So we could give back to the chat because I really appreciate the shit. And I'm upset that YouTube changed those policies. It probably got sued or some shit by somebody due to a giveaway or something, some contest somebody had on his platform. But you know, I want to do the giveaway, man. I want to really give back because y'all don't have to donate and you know show some appreciation to the people that's in the chat. I've been doing this the entire time on this platform. I guess they stopped it now. They trying to stop that shit for some reason. So that's what's fucked up about it. What'd he say? Nigga, Baglow, shut the fuck up. With this, I just bought a car 2 weeks ago. Nigga, that broad you with bought a car, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Go show the registration, nigga. You always want somebody to show some shit. Show the fucking registration on the car. Because if you bought a new car 2 weeks ago, you dummy, I'm sure you don't got the title for it. I'm 1000% sure that you paying a car payment because you a fucking idiot, right? Biz don't got no car payments, right? But anyway, I'm sure you got a car payment, bitch. So go show the registration. And I guarantee you that shit ain't in your name, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up talking to me on this app, nigga. And why the fuck would you do some stupid shit like that? But that's you, man. That's you in your life, whatever. You try to stunt on people too much. I ain't got to stunt on you, nigga. Beglo, I sold every car I had. That's another thing y'all dummies got confused too. When I said that. It's something called debt to income ratio, right? But you don't know about because you're a dummy. You don't know nothing about anything that got to do with finances. You're just a stupid motherfucker that just live off of like the other day you try to say I paid 6% to get my car out the shop. And you don't know no mechanic around that would allow something like that. There's no mechanic in the world that's gonna give you your car if you pay 6%. You sound stupid. When right there on the receipt it says sales tax. 6% sales tax, nigga. That's what it said, motherfucker. And it was $80 that I paid in just taxes, nigga. Stupid motherfucker. And you a dummy, man. But anyway, it's something called debt to income ratio. If you got too much like loans and shit, like what you got, what your girl got, y'all put all them cars in your name and shit. When it's time for you to go buy a house, they're gonna look at all that shit. They're gonna be like, yo, you got already got too many loans out. We can't give you this loan because you don't approve. So when it sold all my cars, you know, and to clear up that what they call debt to income ratio, so I could qualify to buy my house. Then once I did that, I bought the house and I went back and bought another car. You can always go buy a car. The first thing you want to try to achieve is to buy that house, buy a house, because it's like a big ass piggy bank. Like Baglow, you know all that rent you paying, you don't get none of that shit back. Um, my house, and definitely the area I live in, shit, the property value going up like a motherfucker. The way I know that is because my property taxes go up. When my property tax go up, I'm like, bruh, yep, my house value going up. So you buy the house, it's like a piggy bank. Cause if I chose to sell that house, which I never will, because ownership is the key to wealth, I'll probably rent it out before I sell it. If I chose to sell the house, I would walk away with a big ass bag if I just want to sell it, but I don't want to sell it. I would put somebody in there and let them rent it before I decide to sell it. That would be like, I don't know. If I sold the house, I'll probably move out. I'll be ready to move out of the country if I did that shit. Because the goal is to buy up America. It's like Monopoly. Now, what I can do is pull out a home equity loan because I got a lot of equity in my house right now. I could pull out a home equity loan and go buy another house if I wanted to. But people don't get that shit. Some people would take 400,000 and go buy a house cash and shit, which is not the wise thing to do. Yo, this boy still in here typing, man. What you typing about, nigga? Just say, here you go, talking about shit he don't have nothing to do with. Nothing he understands. Beglow, what are you talking about? FHA loan. What are you talking about, you dummy? What are you talking about, nigga? Do you know what you're talking about, nigga? Yo, that's why you never gonna get ahead in life. You know that? You're never gonna get ahead in life, nigga. What does this shit say? I can't even read this shit. Let me see this. You said your cousin Kwame Brown taught you all the different loan types. This boy. An FHA loan, you can buy a house with 620 credit score. But dumb biz say that will affect your loan. Hey, you stupid little fuck. It will affect your loan, you dumb bitch. That's why I don't like you. But you're so dumb that I don't even want to tell you. I want you to keep looking stupid. Your credit score affects your loan. Anything you buy, you dummy. It's called interest rates, you stupid fuck. It's people like you that don't deserve to even talk, bro. You don't even deserve to talk, nigga. You a dummy. A 620 credit score, nigga. If you got a 620 credit score, your interest rate gonna be through the roof. You a dummy, nigga. You know what my interest rate is on my house? You don't know nothing about interest rates though, so I'm gonna let you just sit there in your dumbness, nigga. Your credit score affects any loan you ever fucking want to get, whether it's a car, house, whatever. Because if you got bad credit, your interest is gonna be high. The better your credit, the lower your interest rate is, which means a lower bottom line for your payment. You dumb son of a. But dumb biz say your credit score affect your whatever the fuck you affect your loan, nigga. Your credit score, your loan revolves around your credit score. You stupid motherfucker. Yo, KB ain't tell you that, nigga. You just making that shit up. Dumb as fuck, nigga. And like I said, You want a 680 at least, so you could get a decent interest rate. Fucking stupid ass nigga. Talking about a 620. You don't even know what an FHA means. Tell me what FHA means, you fuck nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Tell me what adjust a fixed income rate or fluctuated income interest rate mean. Tell me what that means. Interest rate or fluctuating interest rate. You tell me what that means, you fuck nigga. You don't know none of that shit. Stop talking about that shit. Fucking dummy, boy. Hey, we got some idiots in this world, man. Yo, he said this nigga's lying. This nigga's lying. Biz, I help my people double their money on property off information. Hey, you know what? You a lying piece of shit. Ain't no property out here doubled in value. Bitcoin has 4x in value. And let me tell you something, you stupid fuck, right? In the past 5 years, it's no better moving asset than Bitcoin. But you sitting over here talking shit. Bitcoin has went from 15,000 to 125,000. There's no house to do that type of flip. They don't make them. It don't exist. It's not in the world. Yes, house is a stable source of money. You can make money, but it ain't doubling in value overnight, nigga. You sound stupid. No property out here doubles in value overnight, nigga. And ain't no way it done doubled in the past 4 years, bro. No, nigga. Unless you building up on the property or some shit. It don't just go from 200,000 to 400,000. This is why I'm saying you a dummy, nigga. Don't no property do that. It appreciates in value over time, yes. But it ain't going up double in value every year, you stupid motherfucker, or every 2 years or whatever, however long you've been on here. There's no property that's done that. It might have went up. It might go from 400,000 to 500,000. Yeah, that could happen. That's what happened with my shit. You know what I'm saying? My shit like 510 right now. So it might could do that, double in value like that. I mean, not double, appreciate in value like that. But it ain't going from. But Bitcoin, my friend, the shit that you fucking knuckleheads want to talk down about, it went from 15,000 to 125,000. So you count the amount of flips in that, nigga. If you would have put 400,000 in Bitcoin when it was 15,000, you would have made let's see, 15 plus 15 is 30, plus another 15 is 45, and you work your way all the way up to it. You would have fucking maybe 6 or 7x your money, nigga. No matter how much you put in it. There's nothing in the world that appreciates faster than Bitcoin. Nothing. Oh, Bitcoin crashing. That's because you're a dummy. You looking at it from 125,000. Nigga, I was talking about Bitcoin when it was at 15,000. That shit still, right now today is sitting at 70,000. Is it crashing? No. Nigga, it's going up, nigga. And it might, I'm telling people, I think it's going to drop between 45 and 55,000. And even if it does that, it's still not crashing. That shit ain't crashing, nigga, until it dropped below $15,000, which it'll never do. Those days are over with. It's called market cycles, nigga. Bro, it's a dude on here called Grant Cardone. He's a real estate mogul. This nigga said he's starting to sell his properties to buy Bitcoin. Attention. That's just a fact. And can't nobody argue that point. One of the safest investments is real estate. Yeah, that's safe. But nigga, shit. The best asset in the world is Bitcoin. reading this dumbass nigga comment. Where the hell is G Money at? What up, JJ? People can't buy a house. Hey, Kevlo, hit the link, nigga. I want to hear this dumb shit you saying this morning. Hit the fucking link, nigga. I'm telling you, it's something called debt to income ratio. You dumbass nigga. Hey, what I want you to do is you just bought a new car, you said, right? Biz would have told you to buy a house before you bought the car. Because you could always go back and buy the car. Why would Biz tell you that? Because you fucking up your debt to income ratio. Do you even know what that means, nigga? No, you don't. And you fuck up the chances of you being approved because you got all these loans out. You can't have all those loans out. Not saying it's not possible, but nigga, it's better to go to the bank with no loans than it is to go with all type of loans. Car loans, you probably got credit. Nigga, I don't even want to help you. Don't even hit the link. I don't want to help you to just think you know everything. I want shit. I just want you to fucking struggle this shit yourself. I don't want to help your bitch ass. I don't. Don't even hit the link. I ain't gonna let you up. I want you to just drown, nigga, in your dumbness, in your foolishness. This nigga's a clown, man. Baglow. Now look. This is why I'm saying. This is why I want to take this dude, right, and do something with this nigga. Kevlo, my interest rate is 2.25%. That's my interest rate on my house, nigga. My realtor came on live and told everybody that. And Baglow, you know the crazy part? You don't know a nigga with that low of an interest rate. You heard me? Did you hear what I said? The interest rate on my house is 2.25%, 2.25%. The lowest in history. You know how I know? Because I bought it during the pandemic. That was the best time in history to buy any property because the interest rates were the lowest they ever been. Right? If you ask anybody, nigga, that know anything about real estate, go hit Kwame Brown link right now, nigga. Go hit Kwame Brown link, nigga. And if you tell Kwame Brown, yo, Biz said his interest rate 2.25%, listen to his response. You're gonna be like, God damn, how the fuck trust and believe that shit, nigga? Interest rates has never been that low in history, bruh. So you sitting there telling me that I got a high interest rate, nigga, I have the lowest ever. Nigga, it's homeowners in the chat. It's homeowners in the chat, nigga. Hey, any homeowners in here? Any homeowners in here? Hey, yes, he is, Carla Brown. Hey, Carla, because I don't like this nigga. Any homeowners in this chat right now? If they hear my interest rate on my house is 2.25, they're gonna be like, man, fuck, that's bullshit. Believe it, nigga. Interest rates right now is like 6 or 7%. Right now. To even hear a motherfucker say is crazy work. Guarantee you, bro. JJ, you got a house. If you don't mind, tell this dumbass nigga that what you think about a 2.25% interest. You know I don't never want to sell my house because of that. Because I got that low ass interest rate. It would actually hurt me to refinance my house. You know how people be refinancing properties and shit? I'm almost my realtor told me I don't even want to ever think about that because I would be refinancing to what? But see, this nigga don't know nothing about no money. I would be refinancing to a higher interest rate, which would be stupid as fuck because your interest rate dictates your payment, you dumb bitch. If you got the low interest rate, that means you paying less on your borrowed capital, right? The lower you shit, we hope to get a 0% interest rate. That means you don't pay no interest. But on $400,000, a 2.25% interest. Well, I didn't even borrow 400,000. I got 370,000 because I put down 30,000 on my house. So I owe 370. Right now I owe way less than that because I've been paying on it. So um yeah, it would be not beneficial at all for me to refinance that house ever. Like never. You'll never see those interest rates that low again. They only came that low because of the pandemic. Everybody thought the world was going to end, and the housing market just crashed, fell off the face of the earth. Sort of like the 2008 um, housing market bubble, where all these places was foreclosed all over the world and shit. So interest rates was low at that time, but they never got as low as when the pandemic came. My fucking realtor actually called me. His dad called me. He was like, "Hey man, I've been doing this 30 years. I ain't never seen this shit. You need to buy right now." I was like, "All right." When he told me that shit, I was like, "All right, what I gotta do?" He was like, "Yeah, man, you ain't never gonna see this shit again. Interest rates are blah blah blah." I ain't understand none of that shit. I just heard the wisdom telling me, "Buy this shit right now," and I did that shit. I listened to him, and boy, that was like the smartest thing I ever did. Hey, Baglow, this your boy in here because sometimes even the man say he don't know me, he just gonna be calling straight down the middle. You see what he just typed? 2.25 is phenomenal, bro. That's what the dude told me. Like I just try to keep it real. Like I'm not just making up shit that I don't know. The fucking realist, my realtor, his dad, they have like a family business and shit. So the dad is the financial person. They got their own little real estate shit. And my realtor, his dad was doing all the financial paperwork and shit. When I was looking for my house, it took like shit, like 8 months or something to find what I wanted. Well, actually, to even buy, because I called the realtor, whatever, they ran my shit or whatever. And dude was like, "Yo, there's no pressure. You take your time, whatever." So I was looking around and shit. I was just chilling for a long time. Bro, then that nigga called my phone one day. That his dad. Normally I talk to my realtor, right? But that his dad called the phone. He was like, "Hey, I ain't never seen this before." He was like, "Man, I've been doing this shit 30 years. You need to buy now," is what he said on the phone. And I didn't know what he was really talking about because I haven't, I never been a homeowner. So I didn't know what he was saying. He was like, "Man, interest rates, I ain't never seen them this low. You need to buy like now." I was like, "Okay." I hung up the phone. I called my realtor. I said, "Yo, your dad just called me. And he said I need to buy right now." And he was like, "Yeah, man. I never seen these rates this low. I never seen this before. I advise you to buy that shit now." And in my head, I was like, "Yo, whole time I've been dealing with this nigga for like 8 months, and he ain't never come at me like this. So something he's saying is right." So I was like, "I bet, let's go look it." And then like maybe 2 weeks later, I had finalized a deal on the house. I went and looked at like three different properties, and I picked the one I got now out of the three. It was one, but that shit was too far, man. It was too far away. It was nice though, but I was like, man, I ain't, it was two of them. One of them was a little closer, but it wasn't in the condition as the one I got now. The one I got now got all brand new appliances and shit in there, and that's why I picked that one. Like the roof was brand new, the garage they like kind of like renovated the whole house. But I looked and seen that lady. I think somebody died in her family, or her husband died or some shit. I don't want to, wish nothing bad on a lady, but she had to move because of that. Like her husband died, and I end up getting a deal on the house. And that's the one I live in now is what I chose. And like my realtor told me, he said refinancing is out of the question. That's what he told me. He said I'm never gonna allow you. That's what he told me. He said I'm never gonna allow you to refinance that house because of that interest rate. And like I said, I can show my paperwork. I got the proof behind what I already showed my deed and all that shit on here. I showed my paperwork where my interest rate is like that. And Baglow probably don't understand interest rates is based off your credit score, bro. Your credit score determines your interest rates on your house. If you got a shitty credit score, they're gonna charge you higher interest because the interest rate is all based off the fact that are they gonna get their money out of you. It's called credit worthiness, and your debt to income ratio will be affected by things like brand new cars, unless you make a lot of fucking income to suffice that. If you got a fucking brand new ass car and like you live in check to check, you're not gonna qualify for a house. You're gonna have to sell that fucking car so you can clear some of that debt out of there. You don't want all that debt on there. And then they'll approve you for the house. Once you get approved, then you go back and buy the car. You can always buy a car. But that boy just want to be opposite with everything. He just want to be opposite with everything. Hey, what you said, hit bit. What is the next move? How would you take advantage of the hard work making payments if you're afraid of interest rate? Oh, okay. Hip hop. This is what I want to do. This is what I was thinking about doing. Right. What I would do is I would not refinance the home because it's ridiculous because of the interest rate is so low. Right. Because it like you I think you know a little bit about this, at least way more than this little kid over here that just want to be a troll. Um, if I refinance that house, that means I would be jumping into a higher interest rate because even the market right now is at like 6 to 7% interest. So if I refinance, I would be refinancing into a higher interest rate. What I would do is take out a either a home equity loan or a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, and I will only use that money to buy an asset. Like right now, I have a lot of equity in my house because I bought it during the pandemic, yo. Like no bullshit. My house went up so much in value because the market recovered. That white dude, that real estate agent, bruh, thank God for that nigga. Like no bullshit, cause he literally I ain't know nothing about no houses and nothing. He really set me up with that shit when he told me to buy that shit because I got a deal on a property because of the pandemic. My house went up $100,000 in like 3 4 years, and that anybody that has a house know that that's unheard of. Only reason it did that was because of the pandemic. The pandemic had brought everything down so cheap, and then whoever was buying during the pandemic, their property value went up like shot up through the roof. So I got a lot of equity in my house. So what I would do is like take a home equity loan and use that money to buy another asset, not to buy no car or none of that dumb shit or nothing like that. The riskiest thing I would do, which a lot of people would say would be crazy, but in my brain it's not crazy, so I would do that shit, is um take a home equity loan out and go buy some Bitcoin. I know motherfucker will be like, what? Biz, you crazy. I don't think so. I think Bitcoin is like digital real estate. Exactly what it is, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Right? Everybody got their own opinion. I think Bitcoin is more valuable than anything. I think it's the most valuable asset on the planet. But that's just my opinion. A lot of people would say otherwise because they're so used to traditional finance. I think Bitcoin is the internet money, and I think it's gold. I think it's like digital gold. But that's just my opinion. But on the normal circumstances, I would take out like a home equity loan and buy another piece of property because I got I'll probably owe like 340, 340 bands on my house because I've been living there like 5 or 6 years, and I've been paying that mortgage. I've been paying my loan down. So like when I first bought the house, I put down 30 grand, and I owe 370. That's the loan I took out from the bank, 370, and I've been paying on it, so I owe like 340. Right now, my house appraised at 510, 508, between 508 and 510. Right, that's what my house appraised at when the lady came, because the lady came and did an appraisal because I had the city did a water line in my house. They put in a water line, so they had to pay me for that too. But that shit crazy. I done made my money back off this house already. That 30 grand I put down, they just paid me like 20,000. No, 20,000, like 20 something thousand. It was 20 something thousand, like 23 or 22, some shit like that. I can't remember the exact amount, but they cut me a check because they want to they put in the water line. Y'all gonna see when they start to work. I'm gonna live stream it when they out there working on my house and shit. Not working on my house. Y'all gonna be like, yo, I got a fucking hell of a deal all the way around the board. And it's all thanks to God, man. God bless me, man. You know, he put me in the right positions at the right time to capitalize off that shit. And that's why I'll be trying to help a lot of people when it comes to this type of shit. But so they put in a water line like right at the edge line of my property. So it don't even affect anything on my I don't even never even go over there or walk over there or nothing where they want to put this water line at. And I'm like, bet. So they put the water line there. They paid me to do that. It's called an easement. I had an easement. They bought an easement on my land. It's a 20-foot easement where they want to put the water line at, because they're building more properties, like 17 properties behind my house. The dude showed me the blueprints and everything. They even didn't start construction yet for this project, which tells me the property is gonna go up even more, because the dude told me that they're building like 19 homes. It's like a big ass field. I'll show you Hip Hop Daily, if you serious and shit, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. You can see what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I would take out like a home equity loan on my house because I got a lot of equity in there already because of COVID and shit. Prices rebounding my shit like 510. I probably owe 340. So you could tell it's like 100 and some odd $1,000 right there. And you know they don't give you 100% of they don't give you 100% of your equity. They probably give you like 80% of that. So I could probably get like 70,000 if I want to take a home equity loan out. And then I would take that money and go buy another property. That would be the safest thing to do, right? To go buy another property with that shit. I would buy one, so I wouldn't buy two. I would buy if I had like 75 bands, if I took that equity out of my house, I would go buy another home, probably put down 40,000 on it, 40, 50,000, and leave like 25 grand in the bank just for bullshit, until I found a renter or something like that. And then get somebody to rent it and, go from there. You know what I'm saying? And now I have two properties that I own on paper, not outright. You own them on paper. That means you got ownership of the house. And I'll have a renter in there. That would be the more conventional way to do things. That's how I would take advantage of that. Because there's no way I'm gonna ever refinance the house and none of that shit. I would never do that. And I don't want to sell it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would do. What up, Cushman G? Yo, Philly Friday, it said I have like 90K in equity right now. Not much, but I wouldn't touch it. Just keep letting my tenants keep the place. Yo, see, now listen, I could keep it 1,000 when we talk about this money shit. And I'm reading this right here. Look, hip hop, if you got 90K in equity and you got a fucking tenant in there, I would just leave it alone, just like you said. Or what you could do, right, bro? You could let that property appreciate a little bit more and go take out a fucking home equity loan on that property that you already got tenants in, and just maybe up the monthly payment a little bit. Tell them whatever excuse. Tell them whatever excuse, right? Just a little bit so that they would pay that fucking home equity loan. That's what these people do, bro. Right? They tell them whatever excuse. Oh, my property taxes went up. Or whatever. I just want to up your mortgage a little bit, right? So that way it could cover some of that loan payment of that home equity loan, and you could take out that equity. Well, 90K, they'll definitely give you 50, 60K right now on that house. Definitely. Right? Especially if you got your ducks in order, like your credit is good and you got all that shit, they will definitely give you like 50, 60K right now out of that house. And you can have it if you got a tenant already in there, bruh. Because one thing I do know, right, is people don't like to move because of school systems and all that shit, right? That's what they've been doing to us, man, behind our back, bro. They love a renter. If I rented my house out to someone, right, I would be looking for somebody that's have a fucking toddler that go to school, that's not in the military, so they can't just fly away whenever the fucking United States call them. I want a fucking husband and wife with a toddler, like an elementary school kid, because I just hit the jackpot. Because now the kid got to go to school. They start putting their kid through school and shit like that. They don't want to just uproot and leave, so they want to stay in the house. And only thing you're doing really is taking advantage of the fact that they got fucked up credit because they can't go afford to do all the shit it takes to buy their own shit. That's why they renting, right? Right? So that's what I'm like. If I was to ever rent my shit out, I would be just, everybody come. You can't discriminate or none of that shit. But my nigga, let a person come through there with a toddler, like maybe 5, 6 years old, bro. In elementary school. What? Because in my head, I'm like, so we got elementary school, we got middle school, and we got high school. So I'm gonna be as nice as I can to these people because I know they don't want to move and just move their kids to a whole nother school system. That's not the goal, right? The goal is to keep your kids in the same school system unless, life circumstances. But the odds are they're gonna stay there for a while. They don't plan on just 2 years and shit and they gone. 3 years and they gone. You know what I'm saying? That's what my realtor actually told me that shit. That's what these people be plot. That's how they be plotting. Like, I don't want no single person in my house. No, I wouldn't want to rent my shit out to a single person. Hell no, because any given split second they'll just get up and move. Nah, bruh. Nope. I'm gonna try to get me a family. Hopefully a family that got a lot of shit. They need to put their shit places. They ain't trying to just up and move me tomorrow. So that's what I would do in your situation. I would let that equity grow a little bit more. I mean, yeah, the equity in that home, and then take out a fucking. That's what they do, bro. That's how these people got 10 houses, man. That's exactly what they do. You already got a tenant in there too. Shit, bro, you winning like a motherfucker, nigga. Because you got somebody paying that loan, and then if you pull that equity out, you upcharge them a little bit, not a lot, to where they won't leave, just a little bit, like maybe $150. Yo, man, my property tax went up, whatever the fucking story is. You gotta tell them. I would give them like, yo, in the next 6 months, I'm gonna have to raise this shit. Y'all been good. You play game. It's a money game. And then take that equity and go buy a whole nother property, and they'll be paying that fucking shit too. They'll be paying the place they in now, and they be paying a little bit on that equity loan you got out with a whole nother property, and you get a whole nother tenant and do that shit again. And now you got all, you know what I'm saying? And then let the equity build in that place. And once that equity get to a certain amount, you pull that equity out and go buy another house. Because what the bank does is, if you can show the bank that, like, say you got that house right there, right? And you got those tenants, and you go to the bank with that shit, and you say, yo, I got a tenant in here, and they got a yearly lease that they've been in here with a yearly lease. The bank won't even hold that shit against you. They won't even, like, that won't go against your debt to income. That shit crazy. It's a game out here they playing, man. because you'll be able to show the bank like. But the problem is you once you get a bunch of renters, then you good. But if one of those fucking renters decide to leave, it kind of throw a fucking monkey wrench in your plans. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta really vet the people that's moving in. You know, it's sad to say, man, but I want a motherfucker in my shit with not so good credit, right? Yo, the lion never teach the deer how to get away, boy. That's what they do. They prey on people like that, man, with fucked up credit, because those are good motherfuckers that's gonna give me my money. If you got your shit together and your credit score too good, that means any given moment you gonna leave and go buy your own shit, and I'm gonna be looking for another renter. You know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm just saying. But that's what I would do, bro. That's what I would do. They say I couldn't think of what to do with the loan right away. 50K is like paper. I'm gonna chill. Yeah, all right. They say there's no loan, bro. I own a place free. Oh my God. Yo, just let that shit keep rocking. It's no loan. Hey, yo, this nigga winning. Hey, hip hop, hip hop. If it's no loan on that shit and you just bought that shit outright, nigga, that's residual income. Let that shit keep. Just let that shit keep stacking. Shit, nigga, you good. You could take out equity on that bitch, but I wouldn't even do that shit. I'll let that shit sit and just get that free. They call that shit residual income, sir. But if you did leverage it, that's the only way I would leverage that. I wouldn't even risk none of that shit with any kind of markets or none of that shit, except for to buy another piece of property. That's the only thing I would do if you decided to do that. That would be the move right there. He said no loan on that bitch, nigga. You win it. People paying you at least 1,500 a month. That's free money coming in. You might, you gotta have a little kitty in case like you gotta do maintenance and shit like that. You know what I'm saying, bro? I make them people so happy, bro. I have a landscape over that bitch. I know that's their job though. Their job is to cut the grass and shit, bro. I'll be like, look, man, I got land. I'll be what? Yo, cause I'm that type of dude. I think like, man, shit. Let me do something for the people to make them so happy that they gonna want to move. Be like, man, I love my goddamn landlord. This nigga got the grass cut for us, cause depending on the size of the property, it ain't gonna cost you but $100. You get you a landscaper come over there once every 2 weeks or some shit. Boy, I'll be over there bringing them soda and shit. Hey man, what up, yo? Y'all good? Yeah, man, give me that fucking money every fucking first of the month, bitch. Matter of fact, you got to the third. I give you to the third. Nigga, pay me my shit. Yup, you got to spend repairs. That's it. That's why you got that little kitty, bro. That's excellent, man. I like to hear shit like that. All beef aside, we need to do this type of shit because that's how come they laugh at us. When I say they, y'all know what I mean when I say they. When they laughing at us, because we don't think like this. We got niggas running around trying to tear everybody down all the time. That ain't the way, bro. Like, this nigga don't like me. That nigga rock with Baglow, right? But I can see, I'm not saying he hate me or some shit. I'm just saying he don't rock with me like that. But I can see like, okay, this nigga got some kind of fucking sense. So what I would do, that's just me. I would let that equity build up a little bit. And bro, I would fucking only way I would take a loan out against that equity is if you're gonna buy another property, bro. Like if you find another property. Because think about it, hip hop, 50,000, I know for sure they'll give you 50,000 on that because you got that, it's free and clear. Bro, they probably give you more than that. Because it's free and clear, you probably can get 60, 70,000 out of that shit, right? But that fucking money, you got a payment behind that loan. The good part about it, let me tell you what I know. The good part about it is they stretch that loan out over 30 years. So you would think like, damn, your payment probably would be like $400 a month on that money. On that 70 grand, you probably have to pay 400, maybe $500 a month on that fucking 70,000. You got to know, once you take that money out, it's going to be a payment behind that, right? You know that. So you take that fucking money and you put it into another property and you get another renter in that one. And that renter is going to pay for all of that shit. Because mind you, you got the first renter in your first property that you don't owe nothing on. You just took a second loan out against it. So you probably be owing $500 a month. I'm sure right now, without even asking you, that first person is paying you more than $500 a month right now. So that first renter in your first house is actually paying that payment for you. See what I'm saying? If you get another renter in a whole nother house, nigga, that's how they win, man. They do that shit. Bro, because I was always thinking, like, yo, how the fuck this nigga got 10 houses? How the fuck is that happening? It's simple. They use other people's money and they leverage their credit. And I'm thinking about, yo, so hold on. They buy these houses, sit on them for 5 or 6 years, and then go pull up the equity and go buy another one, and then get another renter. And then next thing you know, they got 10 houses and they don't got to work no more. Because they getting fucking $10,000 a month cash flow. These motherfuckers don't even got to work no more. And how are they doing this? Leveraging credit. I'm like, God damn. When I start figuring that shit out, that's why I tell people, man, credit is worth more than dollar, because you could do shit like that. Motherfucker got you talking about, oh, my aunt owes 10 houses. What the fuck? How the fuck she do that? Oh, she own them on paper. Ownership is just on paper, man. You don't have to, like, to me, if somebody go buy a $500,000 house and use 500,000 cash, but unless they a multi-millionaire, in my opinion, that's like dumb as hell. No rich people do that shit. Rich people don't do that shit. They leverage that fucking credit. They leverage that shit because the goal is, if I'm paying, say I'm paying 6% interest for something, I want to have an asset that's gonna pay me 10% interest. That way, the asset covers that payment, and that's all these motherfuckers do. They just move money and play with money like that. It's called the money game. They play the money game on us. Fuck, a nigga got a $300 million shopping center, or let's say a $10 million shopping center. This nigga probably got 8 million of that shit on loan. But they gonna give him the money because he got all these tenants, like Walmart, well, I think Walmart's starting to buy their own shit. But you know what I'm saying, like grocery stores and those little barber shops and all them shit, they pay fucking rent to have that place there. Those pizza shops and all that shit. Cause I'm like, damn, I want a fucking shopping center. How the fuck I'm gonna get that? Damn, I started too late. I started learning about this shit too late. Boy, they lucky I ain't know this shit when I was 21. If I ain't learned this shit. When I was 21, I was just like these knuckleheads, man. I wanted to buy all the nice cars and shit. I fucked myself doing that. I was renting shit with fucking AMG Mercedes outside. What the fuck am I doing? But I just wanted to be, I love cars, man. I had a Beamer. I had fucking CLS 550 Mercedes. I had a fuck shit. I bought a Toyota Celica was my first car that I ever owned. Brand new. Bought that bitch brand new off the lot. Yo, I had an Acura TL when them shits first came out, when they was talking to you. I had a 2006 Acura TL with the navigation and all that shit. In 2006, I bought that shit like a dumbass. That car was like 45 grand. And I put a loan on that shit like a dumb ass. Why I do that for? The salesman couldn't wait to sell it to me. In 2006, I had the newest whip in 2006, like a fucking dumbass. That money could have been, I could have been bought me a house long ass time ago, yo. But my brain was fucked up. Why? Because of entertainment, the movies, and trying to keep up with the Joneses and these rappers and shit. They tell us that's our black culture. We gotta have this type of shit in order to be winning. And for everybody else, because I tell you something, bro. Every single car I had after like 2 weeks, I'm used to the shit. Bro, I would pull up in the hood in a CL 63 AMG, boy. The same car I got now. That's why I bought the car I got now. I like those coupes. I'm mad Mercedes stopped making them. The last year they made them was 2021. And I think I want to buy that shit. That 2021 coupe. Because that's the last year they make them. They don't make them no more. The big body coupes, I love them shits. So I had one previously to the one I got now. It's a black one. It's all black. I should show y'all a picture of it. It say, Biz, what you talking about? Your car leaking oil and the rear back seal. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Baglow, shut your dumb ass up. What? What is this nigga talking about? Baglow. This is why I want to take this dude head and flush it in the toilet. I swear to God. He get on my nerves. Baglow, I put tires on my car. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. This nigga's a dummy, yo. He's a straight up dummy, nigga. Baglow, I put tires on my car last month. I got all 4 brand new tires on my car, nigga, last month. I didn't put that 2600 had nothing to do with tires, nigga. This nigga's a dummy, yo. That nigga's a dummy. Baglow, when I put the tires on it, I was live. When everybody saw that shit, this dude, man. That's why I don't like him, yo. Yeah. He one of the main reasons that this world is fucked up because of people like him. Let me see. I got the CLS 550 now. I had one of those. I had a white one. This nigga is so stupid, yo. Let me show. I'm gonna show this. Yo, why is this boy texting me, man? Your paperwork showing your head gaskets needs done on your car leaking oil. What? Nigga, bruh, this dude right here, boy. That nigga tripping, man. Let me show this right quick. I'm gonna show something to y'all. Why what I be doing. This nigga talking crazy to me. All right, look. Well, I'm gonna just take a damn. I want to show this video. How I'm gonna show this? This was the car I used to have before I sold it. I sold this one and got another one. Let me show y'all this. See if y'all can see this. Where's that? Oh, that's not it right here. Look, this is the one I used to have right here. See that bitch? It's badass, boy. You talking about he could detail cars? You see the Migos in my shit, fixing on my shit, nigga. 63. That's it right there. I used to have that shit, and I had to sell all this shit so I could buy my house. It's my Instagram if y'all want to follow me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all. Let me go find the other one. This was the Scat Pack I had. This nigga, he in competition with himself, not me. All right, this is the Scat Pack I had. This shit right here, badass, nigga. Oh, this my boy. He just passed away. In case y'all think I'm tripping, shout out to my boy, man. Where's that, man? My son with his bands. You heard young boy. He said rich ass nigga probably got Bitcoin. Shout out to young boy, man. We had the games and shit. My other boy died. That's my crib. Where the car at? Right there. I had this. Bought this bitch brand new, like a dumbass. I had it hooked up and shit, all that aftermarket shit. Like everybody, you see me courtside, but you know, Baglow just a hater. The 392 right here. Yo, the college games, they be so lit. The college games be so lit. I was at there one time. This me speeding in ooh, smoking that shit, boy. They took a video of me. That's a car I had right there. I was riding around in that shit. Did go right there. I had that. I bought that bitch brand new. I sold that bitch. That's how fast I was going on it. Yeah, this is where I be at in the Wizards games and shit. Oh, yeah, I should turn that up a little bit, boy. The fucking growl on that bitch was crazy. I had the pipes cut. That's what I be doing when I get to the money. Kevin Durant. This is the V on my AMG 63. Woo wee, boy, fucking the streets up with that shit. Night vision in the whip. Mm, that bitch is badass. I sold all that shit. That's me on the camera with the Nick Wizards nigga. That's me with the NFL Player Association dude with my son when he was younger. When he was younger, I'm out here acting up. Wow, boy, we out here acting up. Y'all see it. My bro right here. Y'all go get this book, man. Come from the project. That's me outside the whip with my daughter. Ooh, wee, that bitch pretty, boy. Yeah, I've been doing this before YouTube, nigga. See KD in the building. Steph Curry. That shit crazy. This nigga don't miss, yo. That dude right there, boy, he's something terrible. Steph Curry crazy, man. He was doing spin around 360 shots, man. This dude crazy. Straight water, too. That's me driving in the AMG right there. When I tell this nigga I've been doing this, I've been doing this. This before YouTube, nigga. I've been that guy. We stand on the court. Yes, sir. I'm looking for that. Look at me in the tide. That's me playing on the Wizard court. All this shit is on my Instagram. Me and my son in the V. I got my daughter driving around in the AMG. My daughter been driving Benzes because of her daddy. That's where I'm from. In case y'all want to act up, pull up, act up. You know what it is. We ain't playing around with y'all, man. I want to show him that this when I first bought the car. Ooh, they go to CLS 550. I had the white joint. Ooh, when I tell this nigga I've been playing around with these dumbass cars, but I learned my lesson from it. You know, that's when they was in the CLS right here. Look at this one. I've been doing this, Baglow. I've been doing this, nigga. I'm talking about been doing this, nigga. Way before YouTube, nigga. I don't need no social media. This me shooting on free throws at the Wizards court. This nigga be trying. That's me in the hood right there. All my boys. I'm trying to tell you. You see no white people in the. Do you look at me back there? Like, I'm the yellowest nigga in the squad. But it's more than that. That's just a few pictures. It's me courtside at the Wizards game. Yeah, yeah. I've been doing this, sir. Where my Beamer at? I know I had a Beamer on here. Range Rover. There you go. I had the Beamer. Bruh, I've been doing this, Kevlo. I don't know what that is. Y'all don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know. I don't know what I don't damn. What is this? Oh shit. Let me get that out of here. Oh Lord. You know what that is, man. No, let me turn that off. Let me turn that off, man. Yeah, but y'all see what it is, man. I've been doing this. That's why this nigga over here talking to me about cars and CLK and all this shit. I'm like, Baglow, I never even owned one of those. That shit wasn't on my wavelength. I didn't like that shit. I always felt like that was a girl car. The car you got right now that somebody gave to you, sir, I felt like it was a girl car. I've been doing this. Like, been doing this. But I made a mistake. I shouldn't have been buying all those cars, right? See, I could sit there and say that shit was dumb, and I try to help people from not doing that because all that money that I spent, what if I'd have bought Facebook stock? Mm, Think about that. What if I would have bought Facebook shares, bro? When my daughter was that high, right? What if I'd have bought Bitcoin instead of that Mercedes and kept driving around in a little bucket? You know, I'd be a multi-millionaire right now. I'd be whooping myself thinking about that shit. I'd be a multi-millionaire right now, bro. If I knew what I knew now, I wouldn't have did none of that dumb shit. I'd be a multi-millionaire right now. Bitcoin, when my daughter was born, when Bitcoin first came out, that shit was less than a penny. That shit was like 0.0008 cent. If I'd have put one United States dollar in that shit, it'd be worth $50 million right now. Right now. Imagine if I'd have put $1,000 in it. God damn it. I'd be somewhere on the island somewhere chilling, drinking pina coladas and shit, laughing. Y'all wouldn't even know me. But my brain wasn't like, I wouldn't even be on YouTube. What is that? I probably on YouTube. What if I'd have took that same money that I was spending on all those different cars and put it into Google? Bought some Google shares with it. Bought Amazon. I could have put money in Amazon, right? My brain was on some other shit. I was on some I'm that nigga type shit. My brain. It was on some, I got all this money. I'm about to buy what I want. That stupid shit. That stupid hood mentality. I'm telling you, nigga, I was the flyest nigga in the hood. I pull up. It's over with. Nigga, they like, yo, that's Biz right there. Trust, nigga. Believe that shit. And it's still like that to this day. Y'all about to see. Cause this weekend, I'm going to the hood. My homeboy passed away. I'm pulling up, nigga. Y'all gonna see that. I'm gonna go live while we outside talking and shit. I'm gonna probably put the camera on the ground though, cause we don't want no smoke. Y'all gonna know what y'all gonna just be able to tell the environment I'm in, just listening to what we talking about and how we acting. But hey, that's where I'm from, and that's where I'm at with it. You know, I've been that nigga for the longest I can remember. I've been that nigga. So to see a clown ass nigga like this on this platform that get everything handed to him and always talking about what somebody do for him, that shit get on my nerves. That type of nigga right there is a clown to me. Nigga, I got this shit out the mud, nigga. You can't, ain't no comparison. You know what I'm saying? A light bulb went off in my head one day because I was just doing my thing. And my boy, he worked for the government and shit, right? One of my boys, you know, he do his government shit. That nigga said, yo, Biz, I think you need to look at the stock market. My reply to him was, man, that's that white people shit. I don't give a fuck about that shit. He was like, nah, bruh. The way you over here, the way you like money and what you be doing, I think you need to look into that shit. I was like, all right, man, whatever. I'll check that shit out. Yo, that man just left it alone and walked away. He was like, all right, I'm telling you, man, I think you need to look into that shit. So, like, maybe a week or two later, you know, I was chilling in the room, smoking and shit. And I typed in on the fucking YouTube, this same platform we on now. I typed in, what is the stock market? That's what I typed in. And I actually sat there and watched that shit. While I was smoking, I was high and I was watching that shit. Then I was like, oh shit. You know, I was trying to get an understanding of it. Then I started looking at the people that was talking about it. And I noticed something. It was mostly white people talking about that shit. And they had fucking big ass houses and nice ass Lamborghinis and shit. I was like, yo, hold on, man. Something ain't right. Cause you know, I like that bread. I always been that type of nigga. I always like money. You know, I always had money. I would be just trust, man. pockets full of money all the time, man. I'll be doing all type of shit to get money, man. That's just me. That's so I was looking at that shit and I said, ain't no way these niggas smarter than me. These niggas not smarter than me. What the fuck do they know? How the fuck this motherfucker? So I started watching them like a hawk. Like how Beglo watching me and shit. The little fucking troll ass, bitch ass nigga. I start watching them niggas like, yo, hold on. So he did what? And I start listening to what they were saying. And they start showing what they were doing. And I said, oh no, 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 no. Something I'm missing here. And then the fucking pandemic came. And I was sitting in a room and Donald Trump gave out all that money, that stimulus money. And I already got money, as you can see. I've been had bread. I've been that guy. You know what I'm saying? So the stimulus check came because, like I tell this clown ass nigga, I filed my kids on my taxes. So when the stimulus check came and all that, it was like $2,500 that I got. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna match this shit. And I had $2,500. So I put up $5,000. And I was like, yo, I'm about to try this shit. These fucking, cause I had the money to blow it. It was like okay for me. I had a decent job, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. I've been good. So I took that $5,000, bruh, and I start following the news and shit, right? I saw a company right in the middle of the pandemic. They was making something to where when you walk in a building, as soon as you walk in, that shit could tell your temperature. And I was talking to my son. My son was a little boy though, right? He was younger, way younger than he is now. I was talking to him. I was like, yo, you think I should put the money in there? And his little ass was like, I don't see why not. You might make money. He said, if you lose it, so what? You get this with my son. He was like maybe I would say 10 or 11. I don't know. No, he had to be like 13, 14, some shit like that. He was like, if you lose it, it's okay. It's free money. You got it from the government. I said, you know what? I'm gonna put this $5,000 in here. If I lose the first 2,500, I'm taking my money out and I'm putting my money back in the bank. I ain't gonna let them touch my money. I just wanted the $5,000 in there so it could double up and bubble up. Bruh, listen here. I put that fucking $5,000 into this company. I think that shit was called Remark Holdings, right? That shit went from like, it was cheap, yo. That shit was a penny stock. Yo, God bless me, because I would never advise anyone to put any money in no fucking penny stock, because that shit is a gamble. But I didn't know, right? This is the first company I ever put the money in. And my nigga, listen here. That shit went from $5,000 to $15,000. I said, and shit took like 3 weeks though, because the money was sitting at 5 and went down to like 45 and then went down to like 42. I was talking to my son. I'm like, bruh, look at this shit. He was like, well, you said if it go to 25, then you're going to take your money out. You right now, that's free money. That's just Donald Trump money. Because I'm thinking to myself, okay, I got $5,000 in here, but 2,500 of this is free money. It comes from Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck about. And that other money, I'm not going to let him take it. If it go that low, I'm selling, I'm taking my money out, and I quit. Bruh, that shit went down to 42. Next thing you know, I woke up one day, that shit was at 9,000. I was like, yo, look at this shit. Bruh, the light bulb went off in my head like, yo, so you telling me I don't got to do all this dumb shit I was doing before? Bruh, I was telling everybody in the hood. I was like, yo, man, y'all tripping. The whole time. I was still learning a little bit. So I was gambling like shit because I was in the penny stock. Bro, that shit went to like 1,500. I looked my son right in the face. I said, yo, I'm selling this shit. I said, ain't no way they getting this money back. Right? This shit was like 15,000. I sold that shit. Right? I took the 15,000 out and I put that shit to the side. Now, guess what happened? I just watched $5,000 turn to 15,000 in like less than a month. Less than a month. So it's nothing nobody can tell me at that point. At that point, I'm like, yo, this is where the money at. This is what they've been doing. I seen my boy that told me about the stock market. I said, yo, nigga, I just made like 10 bands, nigga. What the fuck? So in all actuality, I never lost. I never lost. Because I'm playing with what? House's money. I never lost. I can't lose anymore. I'm beyond the point of losing. It's too far for me to even think about losing because that 2,500 stimulus check, it never went anywhere, bro. I took that money and put it in the market instead of going to the mall and buying clothes, or instead of putting some rims on my car, right? Or instead of getting a nice system in my car or some shit, which I would have did, right? But for some reason, God had that boy, my boy, tell me about the stock market, and that shit was over with. I seen that shit, and then I got serious, more serious about it. And I started looking, and I noticed that the company that I bought, it was the best thing I did when I sold it. I didn't know though. I just saw $15,000. I'm taking this shit. Fuck that company and fuck all this shit. Let me get my money. What happened to this company? That shit went all the way back down and went way lower than what I bought. Then I start realizing, yo, a penny stock is a gamble. Anything that don't have a foundation is not a good investment. But I made a fucking gamble and that shit worked. And I didn't even know what I was doing. Then I start really focusing in on good, solid companies. And guess what happened, yo? I seen this headline come across. This was in the middle of the pandemic. It said Moderna. I never forget this shit. There's a company called Moderna, right? They were like $20 a share when I first seen it. And they was in the running for the vaccine. It was like three companies: Johnson and Johnson, Moderna, and there's another company out there that they was in the runnings to get the vaccine. I saw a news article, that shit came across my screen. That shit said, the United States government is giving Moderna $485 million for research to the coronavirus vaccine. Yo, I seen that shit. I say, yo, they got the vaccine. Like that shit just was in my head. Like, yo, they got the fucking vaccine. And bro, I swear to God, I was telling everybody that I know. I was like, yo, y'all need to look at Moderna. They got the coronavirus vaccine. How you know that? What make you think that? I said, nigga, read this shit. The United States government give Moderna $485 million for research to the vaccine. I said, nigga, they got the vaccine. Because right away, I never was a believer in the pandemic. I always felt like it was some fishy shit going on right from the beginning. Right? I say, yo, they got the vaccine. Niggas like, yo, but they don't got the vaccine. It's only in trial error. I said, nigga, why the fuck would you give Russell Westbrook $485 million because you think he can play basketball? Or because you know he can play basketball? They're like, well, I would give it to him because I know. I said, nigga, these motherfuckers got the vaccine. I'm arguing with these niggas all around the house while they shooting dice. They in the trap, they shooting dice and shit. I'm like, see, y'all niggas tripping. This is why I keep saying this shit. Like, yo, y'all not paying attention. Guess what happened? I swear to God, less than like 2 months. Here come the news article. Moderna got the vaccine. God damn, the stock went from like $20, bro, to like $400, bro. Mind you, now I had $15,000 in that shit. I put all the money in that shit, bro. That shit went to like $70,000, bro. Bro, I was at work. I was running around the jobs telling everybody. Nobody want to listen. Nobody want to listen, bro. That shit went to like 70,000. In my head, I'm sitting back like, yo, I gotta buy a house. I sold all that shit, bro. That's how I got the money to buy my house. Where did it start from? $2,500. A stimulus check. All I could think about was, what if I'd have did this shit long ass time ago? What if I'd have knew about this when I was 20 years old, 19 years old? Then the light bulb went off. Like, yo, this is what they teach their children in the household. This shit is not taught in school. The fucking parents teach their kids this shit. That's how they know what to do. That's how they understand what to do. And I was thinking to myself, man, if I just made all of this fucking money for no reason, how much money is these motherfuckers making? Like, I'm like, yo, I started with this. Yo, so you telling me that shit I just got so mad, bro. I got mad instantly. And I was like, this shit ain't fair. They keeping us down. They holding us down. This shit is bullshit, man. We need to pay attention. This is where the money at. Fuck this trap. These niggas is hustling legally. That shit just, a light bulb went off in my head, bro. Then I started looking at Bitcoin. Bruh, when I first saw Bitcoin, that shit was $3,000. But my dumb ass was on some, I don't believe in crypto, it's a scam and all that same shit. That shit was at $3,000, bruh, when I first saw that shit. Shit, man. I was like, bruh, I had the money to buy like 3 Bitcoins when that shit was like $3,000. But I didn't buy it because I thought it was fucking too pricey. I said to myself, this shit too expensive. I'm not buying it, whatever. Then I saw Bitcoin go to 25,000. And I said, yo, fuck, something ain't this Bitcoin shit. Then I start understanding market caps. Like, because when you walking into the stock market, it's a whole bunch of different terms and shit that you won't understand, right? Until you start learning it. They're not smarter than you, man. They just know shit you don't know. Once you know the shit, I cannot ever unsee this shit. I can't ever unsee it. Never. My eye can't unsee the shit. It's like, yo, this shit is crazy. So I learned a few things. I learned that when it's time of crisis, that's the best time to invest, right? I start watching a bunch of Warren Buffett interviews, a bunch of them shits. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. So I could never unsee the shit, right? That shit went from, okay, I talked about that. Then I started looking at crypto and I saw Bitcoin and I saw it go to 35,000. So I started looking up Bitcoin stocks and I found a company which I still believe is one of the best companies in the entire market. But hey, that's just my opinion, right? It's called CleanSpark. That's when I start going live on YouTube and I start talking about CleanSpark. But the terms in the market, you gotta learn these shits. Like I start understanding what market cap means. Then I start looking at Bitcoin's market cap instead of the price. When you look at a company, you don't look at the price. The price is a lie, right? Because most people, right? When you look at XRP, let's take XRP for example. The price of that shit is like a dollar something a share, but a dollar something a coin for XRP. When you look at the fucking market cap, it tells a different story. The market cap say, I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head because I ain't looking at it right now, but it's in the billions of dollars, right? So you like, hold the fuck up. That's why XRP is like the number 4 crypto in the world, but its price is only a dollar. You're like, how the fuck is XRP more expensive? I mean, way cheaper than this. You got to understand what the market cap means, right? The market cap means the total value of the company or the total value of that particular asset. So don't judge things based off the price. You judge it based off the market cap. So I start understanding that. I start understanding PE ratios and shit like that. I start understanding valuations. I used to watch a bunch of Warren Buffett speeches, man. While everybody else, what are y'all? What are they watching? All of my friends, they watching raps, they watching hip hop, they shooting dice, they smoking weed, they going to casino. I'm the only voice in the room telling them, yo, y'all tripping, yo. Yo, watch this with me, yo. Yo, they thinking I'm fucking crazy. Like, yo, this nigga here, what's wrong with this nigga? I'm like, nigga, you don't know how much fucking money I got in the bank right now, nigga. Then I start showing them, like, look, nigga, look. Then I actually got one of my boys to invest, and he fucked the money up because what he did was he put money. If I call him right now, he gonna be like, yo, I don't want to talk about that shit because it's a company called Plug Power. They was in electric vehicles and shit. Because at one point in time, it was electric vehicle craze, right? When Tesla and all these fucking companies came out, Rivian and all these different companies, there was electric vehicles everywhere. And it was a craze about electric vehicles. So the price of it, Lucid Motors and all that shit, the price of those companies went sky high. And I saw a company called Plug Power, and they were making batteries and shit like that. It's like a, and I told my boy, I was like, and because the ticker symbol is called Plug, PLUG. That's the ticker symbol. I did the research behind it. I was looking it up and shit, and I told him, I said, yo, this is a good one right here, man. And look at the ticker symbol. That should say the plug. So, you know, that's the plug, nigga. You know what I'm saying? In hood terms, you know what the plug mean. So I'm like, nigga, this is a perfect one for you. Like, you need to buy this shit. That nigga did that shit. That nigga went and put like $4 grand in there. But guess what happened? He needed the money. So he sold that shit. Bruh, he sold that shit. That shit went from like $4 to like $25. That nigga mad to this day. He mad to this day because he could have had a bag off that shit, but he was not patient enough. Right? But if I call him right now, he gonna be like, man, I don't want to talk about that shit. Because he could have made a lot of money. But anyway, I was looking at Bitcoin and crypto, and I found CleanSpark, and there's a few other Bitcoin mining companies in the market, like Riot Blockchain. You got Irene Energy. You got a bunch of different Bitcoin mining companies. But when I first was looking in the market, it was Riot Blockchain. That shit was like $1 something, y'all. Go look at the price of Riot right now. That shit was like $1 something. And you had CleanSpark. Yo, CleanSpark, I was buying that shit at $2 a share. CleanSpark. And I came online and I was telling everybody about it. And some people listened, and some people made a fucking handsome ransom on this platform by buying CleanSpark shares. I did my research. I was diving into the fundamentals of the company. I was looking at the revenue they make. I was looking at the monthly, well, not monthly, the quarterly earnings reports. I was going live about that. I was doing all of that shit. The company was like $2 a share. I'm telling people, man, I'm telling them right now to this day, that shit is a diamond. Listen here. If the price of Bitcoin do what I think it's going to do, CleanSpark gonna make millionaires because they mine Bitcoin, bro. That's their business model, and they do it efficiently, and they one of the best Bitcoin miners in the entire industry. CleanSpark. It's still to this day. But I was buying a bunch of CleanSpark at like $2. That shit went to like $25. I start selling, and then I got enough money, so now I'm more into crypto itself. Right? First, I wasn't on that crypto shit. I was mostly on Bitcoin, but I started doing a little bit more research, and now I'm actually on crypto. I got in my portfolio right now, I have no more stocks. I sold all my stocks, and I'm all crypto right now. I believe Chainlink is going to make a lot of money in the future because Chainlink is like a bridge crypto. It's called an Oracle. And I encourage anybody that's listening to me right now to go do some research on this shit. Just go do some research on this shit. And you'll see, if you do some research on it, you'll see what I see. Chainlink is like makes all the other cryptos understand each other. Let me break it down like that to where anybody could understand it. So Chainlink in my portfolio is one of my highest conviction plays. It doesn't move as fast as the rest of them, but I feel like it is very, very strong value right there with Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink makes it to where all the other companies could, all the other cryptos could understand each other. Without Chainlink, they will all be on their own blockchain. Chainlink is an oracle and it has no real competitors, right? And on top of that, every time fucking Donald Trump talk about crypto, it's a motherfucker in the room with him that's talking about crypto with him. It's the CEO of Chainlink. He always in the building. His name's Sergey or some shit. Y'all go look it up, right? He always in the room with this nigga. So I'm like, bruh, something going on with this Chainlink shit. Chainlink about to start an ETF. I think it already been approved. I mean, I haven't even been looking at the market because I think it's gonna drop. And I'm just stacking money so I can buy more of that shit when the market crash, when it quote unquote crash, when everybody get panicky and shit. You know, I need this war to keep going on a little bit. Like, I'm just being straight up real with y'all. Because out of disaster, that's how you make the money. That's how you get financial freedom, man. It's sad to say that shit, but I look forward to fucking problems, man, in the world. Like, not problems in people's lives, but I'm talking about global problems. I look forward to that shit because then I understand, okay, price is about to drop. It's time to buy. Like the rich. That's how the rich think. If you want to be like the rich, you got to think like the rich. They're not smarter than you. Their mind is just on a different wavelength and everything is relevant. So whether you got $1,000 or $100,000, you're still going to make the same amount of percentage gains. So your 1,000 could turn to 10,000, just like that 100,000 could turn to 1,000,000. Same shit. You know, same shit. Matter of fact, it's actually not the same because for 100,000 to turn to 1,000,000, it's only a 10x. 10x your money. For 1,000 to turn to 100,000, that's 100x. So the more money you got, the easier it is to make money. And boy, when I start seeing that shit and I start understanding that these motherfuckers owe me and I should have been in Amazon and I should have been in Tesla and I should have been in Facebook, I should have been on this shit when I was younger, I'll already be a millionaire. This is why I say it's an investor born every day. And you guys need to understand, okay, that your kids are the future millionaires if their minds are wired the right way. Their minds can't be wired to be flyer than everybody because then they're not going to be flyer than everybody. Their minds need to be wired. This is America, bruh. You got to go with the economy. You got to go with the flow. You got to understand this financial shit because without a dollar, you can't do shit. This is why, man, I try to teach my kids this shit, you know, and it's up to them to listen. But if I put that shit in their brain at a young age, they got more time than me. Warren Buffett say this, he say time in the market is better than timing the market because time is your best asset, right? Like Chainlink, it might take 5 years for Chainlink to do what I think it's going to do. But when that 5 years come and that payday come, it's going to be well worth it, right? And I understand by being in the market that it doesn't happen overnight. So I have time, right? I have time to buy, but I need to be consistent with it. I can't just buy 10 Chainlink and leave it alone. No, you don't water. You got to water your plant. So right now I got 350 Chainlink coins. They're like $9 a share, $9 a coin right now, right? I got 350 of them. I just be buying them shits, right? I got XRP. I think XRP will be a good future asset. I think it'll be an asset. They talking about tokenizing all of this shit. Like, you know how when you go buy a house, you gotta do all that paperwork and shit. Well, they're trying to simplify that for you, which I think will come. Oh, and also Chainlink has all the data and shit. Yo, Chainlink, man, y'all go look at Chainlink. Chainlink, I'm trying to tell you, but I can't say it's gonna happen overnight. But I could say maybe in 5 years from now, that shit might be way more valuable than what it is today. You know, I'm talking like $100. It's at $9 right now. It already went to $50 before, right? It already been up there. So it probably will break 50 and go to all-time highs, $100, $150. I think it could go that high, right? That's what I think right now. So I'm positioning myself for that to happen. I hope the price go to hell. I hope it go to fucking $3 so I could buy a bunch of them shits and I could have a 10,000 chain link. So when it do what it's supposed to do, what I think it'll do in the future, I'm gonna be wealthy as fuck, right? That's what I think, man. That's how I think. So I got Chainlink, I got XRP. I think XRP is a valuable crypto for the future, right? Because like I said, they're talking about tokenizing all the real world assets, putting them on the blockchain. The blockchain is here to stay, whether people understand it or not. It ain't going nowhere. So like things like XRP, and I have Ondo Finance in my portfolio as well, right? I want to buy more Ondo because Ondo is the leader of the tokenization initiative. So just think, like, you know how you go buy a house and shit, you gotta do all that paperwork. If that shit was on a blockchain in the tokenized form, they would just transfer the token from one person to the other. And that just think about what I'm saying when I say tokenization. Not like they're gonna give you a token, it's all digital. So all of the information would just be transferred. You won't have to fill out all that fucking paperwork or none of that shit. And if you look at the world, right, all the technology we got, I envision a future that's like that. To where, like, if I buy a car from you, I won't have to fill out all this paperwork, go to the DMV and do all this dumb shit. I just obtain ownership via token or something like that, and it just be mine now. You know what I'm saying? Like an NFT, sort of like an NFT. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not in the stock market at all right now. I'm all crypto because I think it's a reason for that, right? I think crypto is the next market. It's the next market that's in actually Wall Street actually agrees with me, right? Because Wall Street is laying down the foundation for the crypto market. You got a lot of fucking cryptocurrencies out there, all of them not good. Okay, I stick into the top shit, man. If you risky, you could go to the top 50. But like Ethereum, those are big players. Ethereum, Bitcoin, you can't go wrong with none of those, right? Solana, those are big players in the industry. But it's another crypto I like called Sui. I hope y'all listening, man. Sui was created by Facebook, right? The people at Facebook created Sui and they call it a whole different thing. But they branched off and now they created Sui. And it's also with the data and all that shit, gaming. So Sui got a lot of uses for it, and it's being adapted a lot, you know. So I'm just thinking, okay, what if I was born when the stock market was created? How much fucking wealth I would have right now if I was invested in the stock market when it first came about. I believe that the crypto market is that opportunity for us right now. I think that market will be worth trillions of dollars in the future, just like the stock market. It's the newest emerging market. You got AI companies in the crypto market. You got all these different. It's all speculative right now, right? It's all speculative, but speculation is what drives the market. I remember when the internet first came out, and you had people on the news laughing at the internet, like the news media. When they had the little @ symbol and shit, they was on the news laughing at that shit. Everybody was scared of the internet. Listen to what I'm saying to you, man. I remember that shit. I'm looking for the next internet. Everybody was laughing at email. What's this new email? This is what they were saying, bruh. What's this new email stuff? How do I know my stuff is safe? Oh, so you got some mysterious mail in the sky. Listen to what they're saying about Bitcoin. Listen to what they're saying about Bitcoin. Oh, you got some mysterious blockchain in the sky. There's no value here. This is what they're saying about this shit. And I'm thinking about the internet when they were saying the same fucking thing. Oh, the internet is a scam. Nobody want to put their email and all this shit. Now look at what you can't even You can't even go live without it, and you can't do nothing without the fucking internet right now. Nothing. You need the fucking internet, bruh. You can't even go GPS, bruh. Without the internet, this whole world fucked up. Think about that. People say, oh, Bitcoin been hacked. That's a lie from the pits of hell. The blockchain is the most secure thing ever invented. It's never been hacked. The platforms have been hacked. That the exchanges have been hacked. Bitcoin itself has never been hacked. The actual Bitcoin blockchain is the most secure network in the world. Let that sink in. There's nothing more secure than the blockchain. And it has never been hacked. The exchanges that hold Bitcoin have been hacked. And they have crashed, like FTX and all that shit. That is not Bitcoin. Right? That is not Bitcoin, bro. Bitcoin itself is, when I heard somebody say that on KB platform, I ran up there like, yo, you wrong as shit. Don't tell nobody that shit. Do some research. Stop listening to the media because you got it wrong. Bitcoin itself has never been hacked. And I believe Bitcoin is the internet's money. Cryptocurrency is the internet's money. So, guys, if we can't do nothing without the internet, and we got this new form of shit coming along that everybody's doubting, just like they did the internet, I'll tell you this. Say it's not worth a fuck, right? Say it's not worth a fuck and I lose $10,000. So what? At least I tried. But say the opposite happened. And that shit is everything it's supposed to be. What? Not all the cryptocurrencies now. I just believe the crypto market is that eighth wonder of the world, right? I just believe that, right? The crypto market is going to be just like the stock market. Bro, they talk about tokenizing stocks and shit. They already doing this shit with Ondo. Ondo Finance, that's a good one. Go look at that shit. That shit like 25 cents right now. 25 cents. It was at $2. That shit is on high discount right now. Ondo Finance, go look at what they're doing. They're tokenizing stocks and assets and shit like that to where you could trade the stocks 24/7. Doesn't that sound in line with technology, right? I mean, it's just, in my brain, it's just common sense. There will be a future world where the stock exchange don't close. You know how the stock market closes at 4 p.m. every day and all that shit? Nah, bruh. That shit about to be like the crypto market. The crypto market 24/7. And actually, Wall Street actually agrees with me. Wall Street is partnering with these type of people like Ondo Finance and shit like that. It's just at its infancy right now. Would you want to be one of those I shoulda, coulda, woulda ass niggas like me when I look at Amazon, when I look at Facebook, when I look at Tesla, when I look at Nvidia, when I look at these companies, I shoulda, coulda, woulda ass nigga. When I look at Microsoft, when I look at these companies, man, I shoulda, coulda, woulda ass nigga, bruh. No, I'll say to myself, you know what? Fuck it. They owe me. I got $10,000 to blow. Fuck it. I'm gonna blow that shit on what? Some Louis Vuitton, a car. Fuck it. Fuck it. That's how I look at it. Fuck it. I got 10 bands. Fuck it. Cause god damn it, either it's going to zero and I just lost 10 grand, which I don't give a fuck. We all could get it back. 10 grand ain't no money. Or that shit going to the fucking, gonna make me a multi-millionaire. Or make my children or one of my distant relatives a multi-millionaire. And they'll be happy as fuck that somebody they know invested into these crypto projects. Not everyone would succeed, but you know, that's why you do your research. Like I'm telling you, Chainlink, go look at that shit. I think that's one of the most important cryptos in the whole goddamn industry. Just by me doing my research into that fucking protocol, Chainlink, man. Without, like I said, man, Chainlink carries the data across. They're gonna make it, and XRP is another one that could be very, very valuable in the future. Right? Very, very valuable. So, accumulation. Right now, I'm taking the time to accumulate. I'm looking for all the bad news, all the fucking catastrophes I could possibly think of, and I want to buy. And I just want to buy. I don't want to sell. I just want to buy, 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 buy. When that shit run up, that's when I sell, take my profits, and go buy a fucking Benz. That's when I sell, take my profits, and go buy a fucking watch. You know, I don't sell everything. I buy way more than I want to sell. So if I think, okay, I want to sell some of this shit, that means I need to buy double the amount. That way, when it does run up, I have a portion to sell. I don't never sell everything. Right? I got Chainlink, Sui, Ondo, Chainlink, Sui, Ondo. What's the other one I got? I got Chronos as well. I got some Chronos. But I got one more in that motherfucker. I can't think of it right now. Chainlink, Ondo, Sui. Something else in there that I got. XRP. Chainlink, Ondo, Sui, XRP. Go look at them shits. I'm heavily invested in those areas right now in the crypto market. And that's where my focus is at, right? And I'm focused on that shit because, like I said, I believe I think that's the new stock market, the crypto industry. And I want to be on the front end of it. That's why I sold all my stocks. And I'm just 100% crypto right now. And they say, Biz, you don't got Bitcoin. Nigga, I made money off of Bitcoin already. I always talk about Bitcoin because it's the godfather. Bitcoin is the one that everybody should understand. And then they venture off into the other cryptos, right? But I'll tell you this, if I make a lot of fucking money in the market, I will be holding Bitcoin because I think it's the most valuable asset in the world. That's just my opinions, though. These are my thoughts, my opinions, my ideas, man. You have to have a quantum computer to hack Bitcoin or the blockchain. But I don't want to get into quantum computing. Ain't nobody hacking that shit. That shit over with. And like you said, you gotta have all that shit. And they've been trying to hack that shit. That shit ain't never happening. And if it do, fuck it. Like I said, I can see a lot of other things people lose money on. Why not lose it on a possibility to be a millionaire, motherfucker? Not just a millionaire, multi-millionaire. But I'm gonna get ready for the takeover, y'all. This is a nice live stream. Damn, I've been on here two and a half hours. I didn't think it was gonna go this long. I thought it was just gonna be a quick talk. But I appreciate y'all. It say LWLG will be a good in a year or two. They just announced a partnership with TSEM. I don't even know what that is, but you about to make me go look it up. Hey, hip hop. This is what Biz be talking about over here. Right? This is what I like to talk about, bro. This type of shit. Because whatever he just put in here, that shit might be a fucking gem. Right? So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go do some fucking research. I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, he don't know what he talking about. Don't nobody want that shit he talking about. That's what these knuckleheads do on this platform. Because Biz is talking about it, that means it's bad. Are you joking me? Right? Because I'm talking about it, that means it's bad. That's some hateful shit, bro. Y'all niggas need to get that hate out y'all blood. We can all be, it's enough money in the world for everybody, man. And it's time out for these motherfuckers to have everybody else have all this wealth and we don't have shit. It's a reason why I don't gotta work every day. I could call out when I want. It's because I've been invested. I made some major fucking investments in my life. And I wish I would have started at an earlier age because I wouldn't be working at all. If I started this shit in my teens, when I was 20 years old, even 25, bro, I have a Ferrari right now. Oh, Ferrari a bad investment. Shit, now when you got 50 million, motherfucker. Shit, I have a Bentley, Ferrari, I have all that shit. That's how these fucking motherfuckers get all this money, man. They don't be fucking... The richest people in the world, all of them got stocks. All of them. They all got their money invested, all of them. So why don't you have a dollar? If fucking Warren Buffett, if Warren Buffett is worth $200 billion and he got most of his money into the market, what the fuck you look like not having $1 in there? You like a fucking idiot, right? That's why they laugh at you, right? It's only 3 ways to get rich in the world, in America. Only 3. Unless you're an athlete or entertainer. The 3 ways is investing in real estate, starting a business, or investing in a stock market or crypto market. That's the only 3 ways, bro. Or else you're gonna be a worker your whole life. Hope y'all understand me, man. So that's what I like to do. I'm almost back. I can't see the chat right now, but I will be able to here shortly. Oh boy. Can y'all hear me? Am I back now? Paul says it's been 5 years later. Yo, that's what we need to do, bro. We need to be on that wavelength because they want to talk all this dumb shit just for attention and clout and shit. But at the end of the day, bro, we got kids out here that need us, bro. That need guidance to understand this shit because ain't nobody gonna tell them. The lion ain't never gonna teach the goddamn deer how to get away. The lion would never do that because then he won't eat. They use us as prey. It's always got to be somebody at McDonald's taking my goddamn order. You know, when I go to McDonald's, bro, it got to be somebody in there. They can't teach everybody this shit. That's why they put these distractions in front of you. How the fuck is Warren Buffett able to have all that money sitting in the market and you ain't got no dollar in there? You sound stupid. You look stupid. But you don't know because you brainwashed by Jay-Z. They put his ass right there to trick you. But I tell you what though, shout out to Hov, man. I don't know if he doing this wild shit or none of that, but I know he been dropping gems in his music lately. He been talking about that shit, bro. Investing in shit. He got an album. He said he got a bunch of shit in there talking about, investing. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, boy. Shit. Nipsey Hussle has been telling us about this shit. Was we listening to that? No. We ain't listening to it when Nipsey Hussle was saying, yo, man, y'all need to invest in crypto. That nigga Nipsey, man, Nipsey was talking about that shit long ass time ago, bro. Nipsey was talking about that shit when that shit was first starting. He was like, yo, man, this shit is the light. But then you got Clown on here telling me that shit trash. People telling me that shit. So y'all stay focused, man. Y'all stay focused. Hey, JJ, I know that. You can lead the horse to water, but you can't make them drink. But guess what, man? I'm going to lead their ass to the water. If they don't drink, that's on them. But you know what, JJ? Like, this platform is perfect because people been listening to me for a while, and they actually can see the results of what I'm doing, right? Because even if they haven't been investing, that's good. Because sometimes just watching is a teacher, right? They saw Biz on this motherfucker talking about Bitcoin when it was at 15,000. And I was telling everybody to buy it. Remember, I told you I saw that 3,000. I saw that bitch go up to 25,000. I said, oh my God, this shit is a goddamn choo-choo train. I said, God damn, we need to get on the. When I seen that shit go from 3,000 to 25,000, I said, oh shit. Then that bitch dropped to 15,000. I started looking at them charts. Because I be looking at the charts too now, guys. I know the candlesticks and all that shit. Because, before I got on YouTube, once I seen that money, bro, it was over. Like how we be on here live every day talking shit. I used to be live every day. I mean, not live. I used to be on YouTube every day looking up companies and all that shit. That's how I learned so much of this dumb shit. It ain't dumb, but you know what I mean. That's how I learned so much of this. But boy, when that shit went down to 25,000 and I saw that the goddamn bottom was in, and I saw everybody complaining and panicking, I was telling everybody, I was on my live stream, yo man, y'all need to buy Bitcoin. They saw that shit and they saw it go from 15,000 to 125,000. And now you got people talking about, oh, that's why Bitcoin crashed and ha 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 ha. I'm like, yo, y'all so dumb. I was talking about that shit at $15,000. And I got videos on my live stream. If you go back to my channel when I first started this bitch, you'll see they up there. I was on that. I was in this motherfucker talking about it when it was at 20,000, 15,000. I was telling everybody. Nobody wanted to listen. Now what I'm telling y'all is just chill. Wait, I got you. Because I'm watching. And I ain't going to let these motherfuckers outsmart me, bro. Fuck that. I'm watching. I feel the market's still gonna go down some. Don't be rushing to buy that shit right now. Stack your paper, stack your money right now. And then when I come back on here and tell you it's time to buy, you know one thing you're gonna see, and it's gonna be common. Everybody gonna be opposite. Everybody, most of the influencers and the news media, they're gonna be telling you we going a lot lower. They're gonna be saying, "Yo, Bitcoin going lower. Bitcoin going to crash. It's still crashing." And you're going to hear me say, yo, it's time to buy. You're gonna be hearing me say, yo, I'm buying this shit, y'all. But the whole world gonna be opposite of me. Watch. But not the whole world. You're gonna have a few people saying what I'm saying. But the majority of the news media and everybody, that's how I know it's time to buy. I'm trying to tell you, yo. Just like when everybody was all hyped up, just think what just happened. Remember when Bitcoin was sitting at 125,000? Everybody was all hyped up. Remember, oh, you gotta buy Bitcoin. It's the next best thing. It's going to $1 million. Oh. It was all hyped up. The whole world was. And what I say, y'all don't like this shit. You know where I learned that from? Listening to Warren Buffett. Because Warren Buffett say, right? I use his principles, even though he a stock guy, right? Warren Buffett don't like the crypto market. But I attribute that to his I attribute that to what Warren Buffett and not him not. I think he's actually becoming a believer in Bitcoin now. But what I attribute Warren Buffett to not liking the crypto market is his age, right? He's an old school investor. He's more traditional. He's like, he know a hell of a lot about why change if he know what the fuck he doing, right? But I use his same principles in the crypto market. Like he'll say shit like, when others are fearful, you be greedy. When others are greedy, you be fearful. If you could do that, you're gonna be just fine. That's when I hear Warren Buffett say shit like that. I do the same. I use that the same thing in the market. Like when everybody happy and everybody thinking the world gonna be all peaches and cream. What Warren Buffett say again? You be fearful during those times. When it seemed like the sun is out forever and we got a party out this motherfucker, Warren Buffett say it's time to sell. That's what that mean to me. And just the opposite, when everybody think it's doom and gloom, coronavirus came. Everybody thought it was doom and gloom. And what was you supposed to do? During that time right there, what you supposed to do? You were supposed to buy. You're supposed to buy everything in sight. And you would have been just fine right now today, right? What do we have in front of us, guys? Anybody know? A war, a quote unquote war, Iran war. I'm talking about, man, I ain't trying to say I want nobody to lose their life or nothing, but I need this shit to escalate a little bit. They don't hear me though. Because it's about me and mine, ain't it? Ain't it about you and yours? Listen here, I need this shit to escalate a little bit more. So everybody could do what? Go into panic, go into frenzy, start selling everything. Yeah, let's go. I want y'all to fucking sell everything. Please. Please sell. Please push that sell button. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to come in and buy all that shit up. You understand? That's how you do this shit. That's how this shit is done. But right now, chill, man. Sit on your hands, man. Stack the cash. Reason why I'd say this too, I would actually transfer the money into whatever your portfolio is or wherever you invest at, and just don't buy nothing. Because if you leave the money in your bank account, you're gonna spend that shit. You're never gonna transfer it over there. So you need to set a goal in your brain, whether it's $50, $100, $200, whatever you could afford a week that you could afford without hurting yourself. Right? I call it throwaway money, and just put that shit to the side. Worst come to worst, you just saved a lot of money, right? That's worst come to worst, right? If the market don't go down to where I think, I'm telling you guys, 45, 55,000. Bro, I see 45,000 on this bitch, man. I might do some crazy shit and go get a mortgage on my house and dump all that money in the crypto market. I ain't gonna tell nobody to do that. I'm a little more risky than you, because why? I think these motherfuckers owe me a lot of money and I'm trying to get mine. Because I should have been doing this shit. But y'all don't do what I do. I'm doing that though. But that's what y'all think. But I'm just saying, if the market never goes backwards, you just saved a lot of money. But if it goes backwards, your opportunity is right there in your face. And now think about it. If it went from 15 to 125, right? Boy, that bitch might go from 45, 50,000 to 250,000. You know that's how this shit work, right? Once you need it, man. Listen, it's something called the halving in with Bitcoin. You know, every 4 years they cut the fucking supply in half of Bitcoin, right? The supply that's being produced is cut in half. Do you know that, right? That's in programmed into the algorithm of Bitcoin. Can't nobody stop that from happening. That's why Bitcoin is naturally going to become more valuable over time. With that simple fact alone, whoever made Bitcoin is a bad motherfucker. Whoever created that shit, Satoshi Nakamoto, is a bad motherfucker, bro. Okay? Every 4 years, the supply of Bitcoin is cut in half. Understand that. That's where the appreciation gonna come from, regardless to whatever anybody say. And people like Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, is starting to agree with me. That, remember, I was talking about this shit first. Now you see all these motherfucking, man. That's how I know I'm on to something. Cause I was telling people to buy this shit before Larry Fink came on TV and talking about this. You know who that is, right? That's the CEO of BlackRock. And for those of you that know who BlackRock is, that's the fucking most richest fucking thing in the world. Now they talking about accepting crypto and Bitcoin and shit. Right? Wall Street is now talking about it. Biz was talking about this shit long ass time ago. Okay? So with that being said, man, I'm about to see what the hell G Money doing. I text him, he ain't answer yet. It is 8:30. Maybe he'll pull up. What up, Geraldine? What you say, Paul Thomas? What up, Paul Thomas? Oh, nice, man. We are all God's children. Facts. Hold on. Hey, yo, y'all gonna see this weekend though. I'm going to the hood. I'm gonna be up there chilling. I'm gonna probably go live while I drive because that's gonna be a long ass drive. But hey, man, y'all keep your head on straight. I don't come on here all the time talking about this because I don't want to be the dead horse. You know, we can talk about this forever. I didn't think this shit was gonna be nearly this long, but you know, we want to talk about something that could make us grow as a community, bro. And trust me, you could do that shit because I'm telling you right now, if I could do that shit, my nigga, listen here. Anybody could do that shit. You just got, it all starts in your mindset. Your mindset is what fucked you up. You know, if your mind is overcome with bullshit, you're gonna produce nothing but bullshit. You gotta find a way to fit some substance into that brain of yours. And I believe you could do it. I believe you could do it. Information, bro. Even in the Bible, it say, my people suffer for the lack of knowledge, bro. Right? So you want to inform yourself, and not just with rap lyrics, and not just with movie quotes and entertainment, right? That's bullshit. You get nothing from that. You need substance. You need to learn about something that could fucking help you. Like money. Most people don't even know how money is created. Yo, that shit is crazy. But everybody chasing dollars and shit don't even know what the fuck fractional reserve banking is, but you chasing dollars and shit. Do you know what the fuck is wrong with you? Is you've been programmed. Why the fuck you don't know what fractional reserve banking is? I don't understand that shit. But you want dollars so much, right? Why can somebody come on this motherfucker and tell me, yo, my boy told me one time, I'm gonna end it with this. My boy told me, he said, yo, I said, yo, man, you need to try to fix your credit, man. I'll help you, man. Let me see your credit report. I'll help you fix that shit. That nigga said, yo, home looked me right in my face, bro. That nigga said, man, I don't need no credit. I got street cred. Bruh. Bruh, yo, I just looked at home, yo. I said, man, damn. That nigga looked me, that nigga said, man, I don't need no credit. I got street cred. I said, Lord have mercy. God damn. Shit. That's how we is out here, bro. That's what it come to out here. Street cred, right? You wonder why they laugh at us? That's why. Because we got street cred. Fuck. That nigga said, I don't need no credit. I got street cred. I said, what the fuck, nigga? Damn. Fuck it. Shoot your dice then, nigga. Go ahead. Shoot your fucking dice, nigga. But, you know, every so often I steady, you know, I can't let them, you know, you don't want to force somebody. You know what I'm saying? Every so often I pull up like, yo, what your credit score is, bro? You know, every so often I do that shit. Because one day they're going to be like, yo, Biz, man, what's this mean? Yo, could you help me out right here? Yo, then I got people that I know in my life that thank me to this day. They be like, yo, man, I appreciate you, man. You opened my eyes up to some shit I wasn't looking at, man. Look at my credit score there. Bro, nigga, call me right now. Yo, man, I just got approved for a house, yo. Appreciate you, bro. Like, yeah, man, told you. Right? Look, man, before y'all invest, I want y'all to fix that credit. Right? Use that money you're going to invest with because you got time. I'm telling you, time in the market is your friend, right? Or you could do it the opposite. You could fix that credit. You could invest and then go fix that credit. But that credit needs to be fixed. Okay? That shit need to be fixed. Because you can't get shit in this world without it, man. Credit is worth more than $1. So these niggas talking about chasing all this money and shit. No. I'm chasing wealth, man. And wealth ain't money. Understand that, man. Wealth is assets. Assets equal wealth, bro. Ownership is the key to wealth, bro. Ownership. Okay? It's not money, man. Money is what you get from ownership. Okay? Ownership is the key to wealth. We need to be chasing ownership out this motherfucker. So shout out to all y'all in the building, man. I don't know where G Money at. We about to turn up. Y'all know what it is. We gonna motherfucking talk a little bit of shit on this or today, because that's what we do. Like I'm not better than nobody. You know, I like to talk shit too. I like to listen and laugh and joke. But it come a time where you gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think I'm gonna do this more often. The Biz talk in the morning. You know, just in the morning time. I ain't getting no message from 86 yet. I'm sure he probably up and about right now. It's too late. He up. He probably see me live and just let me rock out. So I'm gonna get with him and see what's up with this takeover, because I know we about to come through with the bullshit. But hopefully you guys got a little bit of motivation today, man. You know, yo, it always rain, right? And then that sun come out. But ain't that right? Same thing with these markets, man. Same fucking thing. And we look for the rain, man. I love it when it's bad. I love it. This shit right now, this war and all this shit. I'm telling you, man, I love it. This is when I make the fucking money, right? You don't make money when everything is good, man. That's when you're supposed to sell. When everything is fucked up is when you make the money, man. That's when you position yourself to make the fucking money, to make the big returns, you know? So I holla at y'all, man. Understand, man. After every storm, man, it's a beautiful sunshine. Every time. God created it that way. No, same thing. Same thing, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Thank you for your support, man. Shout out to everybody who cash app. If it was, I mean, who super chat, even if it was $1, man. We got Philly Fighter in the building with the $2 super chat. They stopped the CLK, the 430 CLK in 2004. Bro, this boy crazy running around here with a damn CLK. Oh, Biz, I see you got oil leak in your car. Nigga, shut your dumb ass up. You don't know nothing about my car, nigga. My car, the best version of that car in the world, nigga. And then we got, and it's the truth. And we got Team Easy Did It with the $5. They say, quit arguing with cokeheads. Shout out to Easy Did It, man. Appreciate y'all, man, with the support, man. Yeah, Biz is monetized, man. You know what it is, man. Great live. Great live. What up, King Mills, man? Hey, man, I encourage y'all, man. Listen, man. Chainlink, Ondo Finance, Sui, XRP. I'm sure it's a host of other ones like Avalanche, and it's a host of other ones, Solana. But those are the ones where I'm currently, and I got Chronos too. But Chronos is all right. It's not going to move as fast as these other ones. But just do some research on those shits. Take fucking 10 minutes out your day. That's it, man. Take 10 minutes out your fucking day. Go look at them shit. Start with Chainlink. I want y'all to look at Chain. I'm telling you, I'm very convicted on that shit. Go look at Chainlink. Take 10 minutes out your day, yo, and just go look at Chainlink. Don't buy shit. Just look at that shit. Go look at the information, okay? And then you decide what you want to do. I ain't buying that shit. I got almost $6,000 in that shit, and I'm trying to build it out even more. I want to have more. I'm trying to get at least 1,000 Chainlink coins, at least 1,000 of them. And I'm at 350 right now. I'm waiting for this fucking market to crash. I'm telling you right now, because if that shit go to $5, bro, oh yeah, woo! I'm gonna be happy. Everybody gonna be like, "Biz, what's wrong with you? You losing money?" Nah, nigga, I'm gaining ownership. Because remember, ownership the key to wealth, not money. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed day. And yeah, the takeover about to turn up any minute now. It say, Paul Thomas, what up? Good teaching today, Biz. Hey man, appreciate that, Mr. Paul Thomas. Hey, Paul Thomas, when you ever get a chance, man, you could hit the link one time and we could talk about this type of stuff. Man, even Hip Hop Business Daily, man, you know, he got a little information that he could tell to the people, man. That's what it's about, man. It ain't about all this confusion and destruction and all this dumb shit. This is for fun and entertainment. But sometimes you gotta have some knowledge in there, man. Because even the Bible tell you, man, my people suffer for the lack of knowledge, man. As simple as that. They are not smarter than you, bro. They just know things you don't know that you don't pay attention to. That's it. That's all. Everybody should know what fractional reserve banking is. Everybody should understand how money is created. Everybody. It shouldn't be everybody just chasing money and don't know what the fuck they're chasing. Because once you realize how money is actually created, then you understand the importance of credit. Then you would stop saying stupid shit like, I don't need no credit, I got street cred. You know how fucking stupid you sound saying that shit? Imagine that man saying that shit in a group of rich ass people and he said that shit out his mouth. You know what they'll do? They probably won't even correct him. They probably just sit there and laugh in their head. They won't laugh in his face. They'll be quiet because they think he's gonna whoop their ass or whatever. But they just in their head, they're like, So I holla at y'all, man. Y'all be blessed, man. It's a Tuesday. We got the chat going up on the Tuesday. Y'all have a blessed day, man. I'm out of here, man. I holla. Peace.